it away. And it's hit deep to left center. Andrew Jones on the run. This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza, and the Mets lead 3-2.
1 on, 2 out. Martinez hits one to deep right center field. The wall. Tie game.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy coming back at you with another baseball live stream with yet another video. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on. Make sure you guys are sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Salute to everybody. Hope everybody is enjoying this Sunday afternoon, giving you baseball action on this Sunday afternoon. Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the San Francisco Giants here on the Lewis Sports Network. We got Clayton Kershaw against Kevin Gausman. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on. Sharing on your social media platforms. I truly appreciate it. Let's see who we got in the chat. Shout out to Abraham Mahaz, man. What's going on, man? What's up? Shout out to Sean in the building. What's up? What's up? I was watching a little bit of playoff basketball before anything. I watched the Hawks and the Knicks got killed by the Hawks. We were down by as many as 23. We lost 113-96. As I put in my community post, that team is just better than us. The Hawks, from top to bottom, they're a better team than us. And if you guys want to look at the explanation, I explained it right in my community post as I posted with us losing. So I'm just looking for the stream. We got Clayton Kershaw against Kevin Gausman for the Giants. Make sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video, ladies and gentlemen. I know the Lakers and the Suns are playing right now. Sean says, am I still doing the stream with Kwame? Yeah, I have the stream set for 9 o'clock. Do I have your email? Just in case if not, just let me know what your email is and I'll make sure to send it to you. That stream is going to be at 9:15 tonight because I'm going to take a little bit of a break after I do this game. I want to make sure I get ready. Ryan says, what happened to the Knicks? It's pretty simple. We just got beat at both ends of the floor. Atlanta's just a better team. From top to bottom, they have better personnel than us. We can't shoot the ball. I thought Derrick Rose was playing too many minutes, and the reason for that is because Elfrid Payton is a terrible starting point guard. No disrespect to Mrs. Payton, who got upset that he didn't start, but the problem is Elfrid Payton can't shoot for his life. That's the problem. And then it doesn't help that Julius Randle, come on, he just shows low basketball IQ. The Hawks have done a much better job they've been very physical with him. They haven't let him get any easy baskets. Randle keeps trying to force the action by taking these sidestep jump shots. He shows low basketball IQ, and it just doesn't help that we can't shoot the ball. And then today, John Collins had 22 points, and then Gallinari, former Knick, chipped in with 21. And if you're going to get 20-plus points from two guys to help with Trae Young's 27, who didn't shoot the ball very well, by the way. He was only 9 of 21. He only got 27 points on 21 shots. But you let the Hawks get 28 free throw attempts. We got out-rebounded by 9. They were able to score off the second chance points and off of our turnovers. We're not going to win. Obi Toppin didn't give enough minutes, but again, it wasn't going to happen. Guys, if you know basketball and you just watch, you could clearly see. I said that the Knicks had a chance to beat the Hawks because I thought we matched up well. But through 4 games, the Hawks have been better than us. They've been better than us. I think the Clippers tied the series today. Like I said before, to me, the Mavericks are overrated. The only way that I see the Clippers losing is if they play the way they did in games 1 and 2. They do that, the Mavericks go up 3-1. And now I heard that Luka might not even play in game 4 because he has a cervical, strain in his shoulder. Sorry I'm speaking this way. I'm just making sure you guys hear me through the microphone. Again, I'm not upset or anything. I got the Clippers going 4 straight. They're the better team. They just gave the Mavericks this false hope that they could beat them. But honestly, Porzingis does not get involved in the offense, and they play the Luka Doncic system. And the Mavericks, you could tell if they don't get hot from 3, you have to make them a mid-range team. They don't shoot enough mid-range shots. If you see the way the Mavericks play, they love to bomb from that 3-point line. if they're not making threes, they're not as good as people make them out to be. With all due respect to the Mavericks and to their fans. The Yankees lost again today. That doesn't make me happy. We did win I know we lost 6-1 yesterday, and that really pissed me. That really pissed me off. And right now the Lakers are currently playing the Suns. Wait, did I just pause this? Sean says that he shared the email in the chat. Give me a second, Sean. Why did my just freeze? No, I'm just waiting. No, wait, where is it? Okay, there we go. I need to go here. There, now I'm at my channel. No, I'm just waiting. No, wait, where? All right, so we're on commercial break. We're about to get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dodger Stadium right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Right now, the Dodgers are in third place, 31-21, while the Giants are 32-20. The Padres have the league's best record at 34-19. Kemba Walker, I hate to say it, man. Kemba Walker's not really going to make that much of a difference. Sean, I just sent you an email back just for confirmation. I'll make sure to send all the details later on tonight. So just be sure to be ready when I do it. All right, man, and the Dodgers are on the field. Here comes Clayton Kershaw right now as the Dodgers get ready to take the field here in Dodger Stadium. Shout out to Little H in the building, man. What's going on? What's up? All right, here comes the San Francisco Giants starting lineup. Austin Slater batting leadoff. We got Donovan Solano batting second. Wilmer Flores batting third. Evan Longoria batting fourth, the third baseman at cleanup. Mauricio Dubon batting fifth. Steven Degar batting sixth, the center fielder. Kirk Kalasi batting seventh. Mike Tauchman batting eighth, the right fielder. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher for the Giants will be Kevin Gossman. Looks like Buster Posey either has been injured or he has the day off. I'm not even sure what's going on. But that is the San Francisco Giants starting lineup, and they're going to be opposed by Clayton Kershaw of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. Little H says they're going to beat LA. The next, they're going to smoke the Celtics. Jason Tatum's going to have to do another carry job. If he can't do it again, it's over. Kershaw against the Giants in his career, 24-13, 1.79 ERA. Opponents are only hitting .202. 11 starts this season, 7-3, 2.94 ERA, 64 innings and a third innings pitched, 10 walks, 71 strikeouts, 6 home runs allowed, and opponents are only hitting .203 against Kershaw. So having a really nice, really good season so far. I would say solid season, not Kershaw standards, but really good season. All right. Here's the first pitch. Shout out to Hayden Sports, and we are underway with a strike to the leadoff hitter, Austin Slater. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Slater only hitting .218 on the season. He's got 16 RBIs, only 6 home runs. 2 home runs against Kershaw in his career. Last one he hit was last year in the short 72-game season in August 8th of last year. And we have a ball down to the third on the slider. Count is now 1-1. Like I said, folks, if you're tuning in, Dodgers fans and Giants fans, we are underway here in Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Hollywood, as Kershaw throws the next pitch, and it's going to be a ball. So the count is now 2-1. So like I said, we're in Hollywood here on the Lewis Sports Network on this Sunday afternoon. 1 o'clock Pacific time over there in Los Angeles, because obviously California 3 hours behind from here in New York Eastern time. Swing and a miss on the slider for strike 2. Curveball was a little bit high on that 1-1 count, and then he comes back with a slider for strike 2 on the swing. Count is even now at 2-2 for Clayton Kershaw. All right, here's the pitch on the 2-2 swing, and it's drilled into left field, and it's going to be in for a base hit. And it's fielded by Mookie Betts, and we got ourselves a leadoff single by Austin Slater. So the Giants get their first leadoff man on, first hit on Clayton Kershaw. Hey, shout out to Robert Galvin. He says Valhalla said howdy. Howdy right on back, and tell him I said hello as well, because I know he's doing the Lakers and Suns game. Make sure to go check out the channel. There is Albert Pujols, the signee of the Dodgers. I know he's just there they just had to get a bat because of the injuries, but here's Donovan Solano, 269, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. All right, man. Shout out to Robert. Appreciate you coming on through. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is swung. Hit over to center field, and it's going to dunk in for a base hit. And the Giants already have 2 hitters on, so Donovan Solano hits the first pitch he sees, and he lines a single right to Cody Bellinger. And now the Giants with 2 on, nobody out. Nice start for the Giants right there. All right, Kershaw in a little bit of a jam. He's only thrown 6 pitches, has allowed 2 hits. He's got 2 runners on, and that's going to bring up Wilmer Flores. 241 average, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs, 3 for 3 yesterday with 2 runs. He's got a runner in scoring position already. Pitch, swing, and a miss on the strike with the slider, strike 1. Remember, guys, the Dodgers started the season 14-4. But after the injuries, they really tailed off, and then the Padres were able to get hot, and then they just leapfrogged over them. And then the Giants have played better than I thought that they were going to play this season, and that's why they're in 3rd place, even though they got a little bit of a streak of their own. And gets himself a high strike on the outside corner right there, so the count is quickly to 0-2 for Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw needs a big out. If he can get a double play, if it's possible, get himself a little bit of a ground ball. That ball was a little off the plate. But he got the call. But hey, he needs it because he's in a bit of a jam right now. All right, here's the 0-2 by Kershaw. And that ball is low, ball 1. Looks like he went with the slider. All right, Kershaw looking over to second base, gets into his windup. Pitching from the stretch. Here's the pitch by the left-hander. That ball goes down. It gets away from the catcher, and the runners are going to advance. So that takes away the double play, ladies and gentlemen, as the Giants get on bases 2nd and 3rd on the pass ball by the catcher. That is huge. And now Kershaw with 10 pitches is already himself in a bit of trouble early in this 1st inning. As you can see, he threw that ball down a little low. Like I said, I'm not making a big deal about it, man, because like I said, I already saw it. I already know what's going to happen. All right, here's Kershaw on the windup. And the pitch, the ball is swung, and it's going to be hit, and it's going to be a foul. So the count is 2-1. Actually, no, count is even at 2-2. I'm sorry, on the slider. Also, remember, guys, there's no outs right now in this game. So there's no outs. All right, Kershaw. Here he is. And that's going to be another ball. So the count is now 3-1. Kershaw, very shaky to start right now. Make sure to hit the like button right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Also hit that subscribe button if you are new. Also to go check out Valhalla Sports Network. He's doing the Lakers and Suns game today. Swing and a miss by Kershaw. Huge strikeout. And it was blocked by the plate. Nice job by the catcher right there. And that is a huge out for the Dodgers as Clayton Kershaw is able to get the out on the slider. 1 out. That is a huge out for Clayton Kershaw. Very huge. As he's able to get the strikeout on the slider. Here is Evan Longoria, the veteran, 267 this season, batting cleanup today, 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. So far, he is 4 for 10 in the series. Or is that his numbers against Kershaw? Don't know. Swing and a miss on the slider for strike 1 on Evan Longoria. We got Kershaw's pitch count right now. He's at 14 pitches currently. Very nice slider right there. He took something off that slider and caught Evan Longoria out in front with that pitch. So really nice pitch by Clayton Kershaw right there. Again, Kershaw pitching from the stretch. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Pitch, swing and a miss. Goes again with the slider blocked by the catcher. Nice block. And the count is quickly to 0-2. All right, here is the 0-2, and that ball is in the dirt, but it gets away from the catcher for a little bit, but it's able to stay around home plate, so the runners cannot advance, and the count is still 1-2 for Clayton Kershaw. I believe if they beat the Giants today, the Dodgers will be in a tie for second place, and I think they'll leapfrog the Giants up because they beat them yesterday. So this is a big game for the Dodgers to get back into second place and stay afloat with the Padres for that division crown in the NL West. And the pitch. Here's the pitch. Slow roller over to the shortstop. Throws it over to first to Max Muncy. And the out is made, but a run scores. And the Dodgers are now trailing 1-0 to start this game as San Francisco is able to score first. But it's a big out, and that's going to be 2 away. So at least they only allow the 1 run. On the grounder to Gavin Lux. Actually, I'm sorry. Albert Pujols was the one that made the caught the ball. Sorry. Austin Slater was the one that scored, and that's going to bring up Mauricio Dubon, the number 5 hitter for the San Francisco Giants coming up. 228 average, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs. Against Kershaw in his career, he is 2 for 4 with a double and a home run off of him. We got another runner in scoring position on second. Here's the pitch, and that ball is hit deep to left field. And that looks like it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, wait, no. It's deep to left field, and that ball is gone. That ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run for Mauricio Dubon, and the Giants take a 3-0 lead. Wow. He hit that on the first pitch. So Donovan Solano scores. And then Mauricio Dubon scores on that 2-run shot. So the Giants already get their first hit with runners in scoring position, and Kershaw went with the fastball, tried to throw it on the inside corner, and Mauricio Dubon turned on it really quick. That ball, it hit the foul pole. That's why. Couldn't even see it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Kershaw has allowed 3 runs, 3 hits, and he trails 3-0 right now. All right, here's the pitch on the outside corner with a 4-seam fastball on a strike to Steven Degar. Number 6 hitter. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Here's Clayton on the pitch, and that ball is downstairs for a ball, so the count is 1-1. Shout out to Emiliano Cordova, man. Appreciate you coming on through. I'm guessing that you're probably a Dodgers fan. I could be wrong, but anyway, the San Francisco Giants take a 3-0 lead on a 2-run shot by Mauricio Dubon. Dugard this season, 310, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and that ball is low, and the count is now 2-1. Shout out to Jacob LaFrance in the building. We got a Giants fan in the building. Appreciate you coming on through, Jacob. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like button as you guys come in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Here's the pitch. And the ball is laced over, but it's going to be a foul ball. So the count is now 2-1. Actually, 2-2. My mistake. Kershaw off to a rough start. He's given up 3 runs, 3 hits, and has thrown 22 pitches here in this top of the first inning right now. Shout out to Golfing Bros in the building. He says, yo, sup, bro? Thanks for the stream. Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming on through. Again, make sure to hit that like. It's free. Here is the pitch by Kershaw. Goes with the curveball, and that is going to be fouled away by Steven, and that still makes the count at 2-2. All right, here's the windup. Here's the pitch from Kershaw, and that ball is upstairs, and the count is now full at 3-2. So Kershaw clearly showing really he's not sharp. He's really not sharp as of right now. So right now he's at a full count. 24. This is going to be the 25th pitch of the inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 3, strikes him out on the slider, and Duggar is down on strikes. So Kershaw with the first strikeout of the game. San Francisco gets 3 runs on 3 hits. The big blow, 2-run shot by Mauricio Dubon here in the top of the first and headed to the bottom of the first. The Giants lead 3-0, and the Dodgers are coming up to bat, ladies and gentlemen. So we have Chris Taylor, the left fielder. We got Max Muncy, the second baseman, and we have Max Beatty coming up for the LA Dodgers. Golfing Bro says, "Are you a Giants or Dodgers fan?" I'm actually neither. I'm a Yankees fan. I just do all teams. That's all it is. I just try to do all teams. But I've done a couple of Dodger games this season. I've actually even done a couple of Giants games this season. But yeah, I'm a Yankees fan, but I've seen myself doing more of these games. But again, folks, make sure to hit that like button as you guys come in. Obviously, we know Kershaw's batting ninth, but let me just get to the Dodger lineup. Why is it not letting me go down? I guess. Oh, wait, here it is. All right, man. So we got Chris Taylor batting leadoff, Matt Muncy, the second baseman, batting second. We got Max Beatty batting third. We have Cody Bellinger, the cleanup, batting fourth, center fielder. We got Gavin Lux, the shortstop, batting fifth. Albert Pujols, the first baseman, is sixth. We got McKinstry, the third baseman, batting seventh. We got AC Barnes batting eighth, and we got Clayton Kershaw, the pitcher, starting pitcher for the Dodgers, batting ninth, and they're going to go up against Kevin Gausman coming up. I'm sorry, I said Max. I meant to say Matt Beatty, and we got Zach McKinstry. And we got Austin Barnes, the catcher. Again, folks, make sure to smash the like button, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Here's Kevin Gausman. In 10 starts, he's 5-0. He's got a 1.53 ERA, 64 2/3 innings pitched, 16 walks, 76 strikeouts, 4 home runs allowed. And opponents are actually hitting even worse than they are against Kershaw. They're hitting 168 off of Gausman, so he's having a great season so far right now. I got the Dodgers in the World Series. Fully healthy, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. They're the defending champions. I got the Dodgers in the World Series. I got them in the World Series. In the American League, it's tough to say. It's really tough to say who's going to come out of the American League. I didn't expect the Red Sox to play as well as they did. They may come out. Who knows? It's a long season. I don't know. The American League is a bit of a head scratcher. Okay, so we got a pop fly on the 1-0 count, and just like that, the first baseman is able to make the play. Wilmer Flores is able to make the play on Chris Taylor, so that's the first out of the inning, just like that on 2 pitches. Yo, shout out to Golfing Bros for subbing to them. He says, I love your streams. Thank you, man. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like I said, truly appreciate it. What do you say the game count will be? Make it to game 7? Are you talking about in the World Series? Let me know if you mean the World Series. I mean, like I said, I got the Dodgers coming out of the National League. I don't know who's coming out of the American League. There's probably a couple of teams that you could probably say might come out because it's. I feel like the American League is. It's honestly more wide open than than you think. It's gonna. I really can't say that because it's gonna really depend on who the Dodgers face. It's tough to say. It's early in the season still. All right, here's the pitch by Gaussman, and that's going to be a ball, so the count is 1-1. Max Muncy is ripping the baseball in this series. OPS of 1053, 4 home runs, hitting 368 right now for the Dodgers. Shout out to Jacob for subbing. Appreciate you coming on through. And that's like I said, man, we got a Giants fan, Dodgers fan. Truly appreciate it. And, thank you both. Truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Again, guys, make sure to share the stream as well to let others know about the channel. Like I said, I do all teams. So as much as I'm a Yankees fan, I try to do all teams. Whatever game I'm available for, I try to do. It's baseball. It's all about bringing the community together. Here's the pitch by Gaussman, and that's going to be a ball on the splitter, and the count is now 2-1. My mistake, 2-2. We're going to see if he's able to get out faster than Clayton Kershaw here in the bottom of the first inning. Something tells me, yeah, but then again, you never know. But like I said, the Dodgers fully healthy. They're the best team in baseball. We got a swing. Slow roller to the third base side, but it's going to be foul. So the count is still 2-2. I feel like I want to do the Cardinals and Dodgers tomorrow. Yeah, no, he has one of the Gaussman splitter is one of the nastiest pitches in baseball. I'm pretty sure he has the highest strikeout rate of his pitches from that split finger fastball. I'm pretty sure. All right, here's a 2-2 by Gaussman. Strike 3 on the 96 mile an hour fastball as Max Muncy is down looking 2 away, and that's going to bring up Matt Beatty. Went with the fastball on the outside corner, froze him up. Oh, yeah, off, no question. Right there, perfect location by Gaussman to get him out on the outside corner, 2 away. But that split finger, he gets a good amount. I don't have Twitch. I don't have Twitch. Never used Twitch. Yeah, I've never. My streams are from StreamYard. I stream from there. And the pitch. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner with the changeup to Matt Beatty for strike 1. Make sure to hit the like. All right, Matt Beatty, 275 average, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs on the season, hitting 5 for 14 in his career against Gaussman. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. That's that splitter that we talked about. Gets him to chase away for strike 2. So, like I said before, that pitch is that splitter that he has is nasty. All right, here's the pitch by Gaussman, and the ball is hit. It's laced over on the left field side, and it's going to dunk in, but it's going to dunk in foul, giving chases the shortstop and the left fielder, but it's fouled away, so count is still 0-2. Yeah, I got to say that the offense is really bad this year. And here's the pitch. That ball is tailing away. Fastball. Once again, count is now 1-2. I just feel like with the way that the offense is down, it's tough, man. Oh, yeah, that's facts. Max Muncy has killed the Giants. Here's the pitch. The ball is smacked away, and it's going to be fouled away. You should say that I should get on Twitch. All right, here's the pitch by Gaussman. Swing, and that ball is hit, and it's going to be hit to right field, gets jammed. The right fielder is able to make the play. Austin Slater for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Kevin Gaussman. Through one, headed to the top of the second. The Giants lead the Dodgers by the score of 3-0, and the Giants are coming up to bat. We got Caselli, we got Mike Tauchman, and we got Kevin Gaussman coming up. 7, 8, 9 hitters for the New York Giants right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check out Twitch, and I eventually will get on that. I just got to see. I'm guessing you're thinking that Twitch is probably a great way for me to probably grow the channel and stuff like that. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I'll be taking a look into that. All right, so once again, folks, if you guys are just tuning in, again, the Giants take 3 runs in the first inning over the LA Dodgers. They lead by the score of 3-0. 2-run home run by Mauricio Dubon. Austin Slater scored on a ground ball, and that's how the Giants got their first 3 runs of the game. So we're going to start the inning with Curt Casali for the Giants. He is the number 2 catcher. So Dodgers got to get production from their 7, 8, 9 hitters. They got to mix it up. I don't know what they mean by mix it up, but they got to get themselves into deep counts, and I'm pretty sure that's talking about the hitters. Here is Kershaw. Starts off with a strike to Curt Casali. He started off with the fastball. And the pitch. Fouled away, strike 2. I mean, that's kind of the problem with Kershaw right now so far in this game. If you look at that first inning, Kershaw was behind the hitters for the most part. 3 of the 5 hitters he faced were behind. And here's the pitch on the 0-2. That's going to be a ball on the slider, 1-2. And the pitch. The ball is swung away, and that's going to be a foul. All right, here is the 1-2, and that's going to be a ball on the curveball. So count is even at 2-2. Shout out to Robert Rotberg. The Giants are for real. Swing and a miss as he strikes out swinging for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Mike Tauchman. So second strikeout of the game for Clayton Kershaw as he has the first out. Shout out to Robert Rothberg. Shout out to William Arcamo. Appreciate you. He says new up here. I appreciate you coming on through, and shout out to Robert for coming as well. I know several YouTube streamers who do both. Oh, okay, nice. No, like I said before, man, the starting pitching of the Giants has been, they've been good. I mean, like I said, they exceeded my expectations. I didn't think the Giants would be this good, but they've been for real so far. Can the Giants keep it up? We'll wait and see in the second half, but they've really played great. And Buster Posey's not here, so they get him back. And the pitch by Kershaw, the ball is swung away, and it's going to be skied to left field. The left fielder is there, going a little bit deep to the deepest part of the ballpark, but he's able to make the play for the second out of the inning. Robert says, thank you. Obviously, no problem. No, thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming. Chris Taylor makes the play. That's going to be 2 outs. So far, a better result for Kershaw in the second inning compared to the first, as he's been able to get himself a little bit more quicker in terms of his outs. This inning, he's only thrown 8 pitches compared to 25 in the first inning. So now that's going to bring up Kevin Gausman. 167 this season, 3 for 18, no home runs, no RBIs. Pitch, strike. It's fastball, outside corner. Pitch, and that's going to be a strike on the outside corner for strike 2. You think Gausman's going to go yard? That'd be crazy if he does, but I don't think he is. I think he's going to strike out. Here's the 0-2. Oh, my goodness, right on cue, as I said. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Gausman can't catch up to it, and he is able to get out. So, ladies and gentlemen, 1-2-3 inning for Kershaw. Gets 2 strikeouts in the inning. Headed to the bottom of the second. The score is Giants 3 and Dodgers nothing. We got Cody Bellinger, Gavin Lux, and Albert Pujols for the Dodgers. 4-5-6. William McCarnell says, I agree, feel the same way, exceeded my expectations. Cy Young Gausman is lights out today. I told you. His split finger fastball is filthy. Kevin Gausman is filthy. And he has a pretty good changeup. Robert says Cy Young Gausman is lights out. Huh? William says, I agree. I feel the same way. It exceeded my expectations. Because the thing is, we always know that the Giants, they always have a solid pitching staff. But the thing is, you always question how the Giants are going to do because they don't really have an offensive team. But like I said, that they've exceeded my expectations. You know what you're going to get with them with pitching and defense. So, but the crazy part is the fact that but the way I feel is I feel the Dodgers would be in first if it weren't for the injuries. But you got to give the Giants credit as well. They've exceeded my expectations. And then I knew the Padres were going to be better this year. I didn't expect the Padres to lead the division. They're 34-19. They got the best record in baseball. I didn't see that coming either. I knew the Padres would be better, but I didn't see them having the best record in baseball. I don't think they're going to be able to maintain that, my personal opinion. But I think the Padres were going to come in being a better team this year. I just didn't expect them to have the best record in the league. Jacob said when Kershaw is mad, he goes crazy. I would like to see that a little bit of Kershaw when he gives up a home run, gives up a run. Get him angry, see if he could be able to pitch better. Robert says he's hoping that Gausman could go 7 innings. Well, listen, he's got the stuff to go 7 innings. That I can guarantee. Look, there's no Mookie Betts in the lineup for the Dodgers. They obviously they could use him. They could use him. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to share, ladies and gentlemen, on the Lewis Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning here in Dodger Stadium. By the way, I love Dodger Stadium. Beautiful ballpark. Beautiful ballpark. I've been to Dodger Stadium. It was one of the best experiences of my life. It is a beautiful ballpark. So even if I'm a Yankees fan, I could give respect where respect is due. Dodgers' long tradition history from the days in Brooklyn when we had 2 New York teams. All right, so I appreciate so much respect. All right, Kevin Gausman back on the mound. Cody Bellinger is going to lead off in this inning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I just hope Gausman pitches. Okay, I agree. As hot as the Padres are, the Giants only have 1 more loss. It's kind of like I said before. I wonder how long the Giants and the Padres are going to be able to keep up in terms of trading. I feel like fully healthy, the Dodgers are going to go on a run. It just hasn't happened yet, but I think the Dodgers are going to go on a run when they get fully healthy. The Dodgers have a lot of injuries. Cody Bellinger. And remember, Cody Bellinger missed what did he miss? About close to 3 weeks of the season? 3-4 weeks. So, he may be 4 for 23, but I think he could get hot at some point. Here's a pitch by Gausman. That's going to be a strike with a 4-seam fastball. Strike 1 right down the middle, 95 miles an hour. To my Laker fans, Lakers down 4 at the Phoenix, score 54-50. Wow, threw them that nasty splitter as we were talking about by Kevin Gausman. That is a filthy pitch, swing and a miss by Cody Bellinger for strike 2. So he is quickly in an 0-2 count. I know, Cody, you wanted to hit that pitch because it looked hittable, but then it went all the way down in the dirt. So I'll let you know. Stay away from that pitch. All right, here's the pitch. Swinging. It's fouled away. He almost struck out. See? He can't lay off that splitter. Which goes to tell you, Gausman could surprise him and then probably throw a changeup. And if I know him, he probably would throw a changeup or a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Knowing Gausman, if he can't catch up to that split finger, he's probably expecting that split finger, and then he's going to probably go to the changeup probably on the outside corner. Mark my word. Here's the pitch. Well, he left that ball in the middle, and he went with the I told you he was going to go for the fastball, but Cody fouled it off. But he kept it in the middle of the plate, which to me was a mistake. He should have went with that fastball away. All right, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He fouled it off again. Oh, wow. I'm surprised Cody's been able to stay on that split finger. Cody seems like he's always high. Hey, yeah, you noticed that, right? Even when he smiles, it's pretty remote. Kershaw gives up 3 runs in the first. The Giants should be content. We still need to add on runs. That's true. Because I will say this, the Dodgers at least have the firepower to come back because it's only 3 runs. And the pitch, swing and a miss. He strikes him out on that split finger as I talked about, and he went with it away as Cody Bellinger is out on strikes for the first out of the inning, 1 away. Williams says, yeah, remarkable ballpark. I was there last May 14th, first time in 26 years since got here in 95. I was in that ballpark 3 years ago in the summer. And in the summertime, I was with my brother, and here comes Gavin Lux. I was with my brother. I actually started in San Francisco, and then from San Francisco, I went to LA. I got to see the park in San Francisco, and there's a strike on the inside corner with the changeup to Gavin Lux. But after that, that's when I went to Dodger Stadium to go see a game. I think it was against the Diamondbacks. Gavin Lux hitting 240 on the season. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung. Hit to deep center field, and it's going to go over the head of the center fielder, over to the wall, and Gavin Lux gets himself a 1 out. Excuse me, I said 2 out. I meant to say 1 out. Gets himself a 1 out double, so the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position already to start. Can the Dodgers take advantage? We will see. That was a tailing fastball on the outer part of the plate going on the outside corner, but he was able to hit it. What was your reaction when Tauchman made that game-saving catch? Listen, that was a heck of a play. That was a heck of a play when I saw Mike Tauchman make that play. I was like, dude, he just saved the game right there. It was a hell of a play. Former Yankee, Mike Tauchman. Here's Albert Pujols with a runner in scoring position. Pujols with the swing, and it's fouled away for strike 2. You know, Pujols was one of my favorite players in his prime when he was with the Cardinals. Ever since he went to the Angels, he became forgotten. Believe it or not, I know Angel fans know him because he was there for the last 10 seasons, but he really became forgotten when he went to the Angels. I remember the Cardinals offered him, I think it was $175 million to stay with St. Louis on a 10-year deal. Pujols didn't want to take it. He took almost $80 million more. And there's a splitter for a strike, so the count is quickly to 0-2. Pujols was never really the same player after that. Pujols is 4th all-time in extra base hits with 1,356. He's tied with Babe Ruth for 4th. The other 3 players ahead of him, Stan Musial, Barry Bonds, and Hank Aaron. That is a hell of a big company. Here's Gausman with a runner on second. 0-2 count to Pujols. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and Pujols is down on strikes, 2 away. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, on the Lewis Sports Network, as Pujols is down on strikes on that splitter. So we got William already going, let's go Dodgers, let's go. Jacob's going, let's go Giants, let's go. Let's go Dodgers, let's go. Let's go, Giants. Let's go. We got Zach McKinstry coming up, third baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We got runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Kevin Gausman on the mound, ladies and gentlemen, already about to throw the pitch. And here it is. And that's going to be a strike with the splitter on the outside corner. The one thing that I like about Gausman is he can throw the splitter down to lefties. And I like the fact that he can paint corners with that split finger fastball. I love the fact that he can paint corners with that fastball, with that split finger. That's I'm telling you, that's why I said that splitter is just filthy. And the pitch. Swing. It's going to be fouled away for strike 2. So count is quickly to 0-2. Oh, that's right. I forgot Justin Turner's also out. Man, you see, it just goes to show you that the talent that this team has, the depth that the Dodgers have, fully healthy, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. And this is a Yankee fan saying this. And the pitch. And the ball is swung up the middle, but it's caught by the shortstop. Mauricio Dubon is able to make the play at first, and that is going to end the inning. So the Dodgers get 1 hit, 1 man left on base. 1 man left on base. They don't score. At the end of 2, headed to the top of the 3rd inning, the Giants lead the Dodgers by the score of 3-0. So the Dodgers go 0-2 with runners in scoring position, back-to-back with Pujols and Zach McKinstry. And now the Giants are going to be coming up to bat. We got Austin Slater, we got Donovan Solano, and we got Wilmer Flores coming up for the Giants. Top of the lineup once again for the Giants. And again, shout out to Golfing Bros. He says he loves the energy. No doubt. Appreciate it. Robert says clutch pitching by Gausman. Absolutely. William says, what's your output of Dave Roberts? And listen, my personal opinion, Dave Roberts to me is an overrated manager. I think I question a lot of his substitutions. Sometimes I question the guys he puts in the lineup. He's very fortunate, Dave Roberts, that he has the talent that he has. He's very fortunate. 2017, I will give him a little bit of a pass because we already know what happened in the World Series against that team from Texas. I don't need to say more on that team. But I feel like Roberts, to me, is an overrated manager. To me, he's overrated. Maybe Dodger fans feel a little bit different, but just to me, watching him, I feel Roberts is overrated, in my personal opinion. Jacob says, who do you think is the best manager of all time? God, wow, that's tough. I mean, there's a lot of guys who I could put up there. I mean, you have Dick Williams, you have Whitey Herzog, you have Tony La Russa, you see, the funny thing with Joe Torre was not trending that way until he went with the Yankees and then started winning all those World Series. Until he started winning those World Series, and listen, give Joe credit for what he did with the Atlanta Braves, getting them to the NLCS in his, what was it? I think it was his first or second season at that time when younger Joe was just going crazy. I got to put Bruce Bochy in there. I mean, the guy managed 3 World Series teams with the Giants when the Giants were never really a dominant team. They just had the pitching. They got timely hitting and obviously good defensive team. All right, man. Clayton Kershaw starts with a strike with Austin Slater. Strike 1. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball upstairs with the fastball. So the count is 1-1. I think Kapler's done a pretty good job. Pete Rose? Jacob, don't go there, man. Pete Rose. Oh, man. All right. Here's the 2-0. And the ball is swung over. And it's hit deep to right center field. Going back is Bellinger. Looking up. That ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Slater. He is 2 for 2 off of Kershaw. And the Giants take a 4-0 lead. Robert says, please fill me in. Who is your favorite team? Yankees. Who is my favorite player? Is it right now or is it of all time? My favorite player in baseball, believe it or not, is Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is my favorite player in baseball. If it's right now, it's Mookie Betts. Now, if you tell me all time, That's tough because there's a lot of guys who I could say is probably arguably my most favorite player of all time. So Austin Slater takes it deep, and now it is a 4-0 lead for the Giants here in the top of the third inning off of Kershaw. As Robert was saying, the Giants are for real, and they're showing it right now. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled away by Donovan Solano. So the count quickly is to 0-2. All right, no problem, William. No doubt, no doubt. Donovan, 1 for 1, single, 278 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. Here's the windup by Kershaw and the pitch on the 0-2. That ball is downstairs on the slider, and it's going to be 1-2. Golfing says his favorite all-time is Buster Posey. I grew up watching him. All right, that's cool. Buster Posey is one of the best players of all time. One of the best catchers of all time. Here's the pitch. The ball is check swinged right back to Kershaw. Throws it over to first, and that is going to be the first out of the inning, 1 away, as he's able to field it and throw it to Pujols. If you're talking about all-time players, I mean, that ranges from Ken Griffey. You know, I grew up on Barry Larkin. There were a lot of great players, great players. You're talking about Tony Gwynn. Dude, the stack of players in my era, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Golfing Bro says, my favorite right now is Yastrzemski. I watched the guy in the minors, and I just loved him, and look at him now. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Yastrzemski's a good young player. I like Yastrzemski. Jacob says, one of the most legendary players is Big Papi. Absolutely. No question about it. One of the most clutch hitters of his time. And the pitch. And the ball is skied into center field. And Cody Bellinger makes a tremendous running catch as that ball was going to tail on the ground. And he's able to make it with that glove, barely touching that ground right there. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. So he had to cover a lot of ground playing deep center. Well, he wasn't playing too deep. He was playing normal center field depth, but he had to really, I would say he was playing a little bit of a shift more to the right. But still, that was a heck of a running catch because that ball was hit to shallow center. Robert, yeah, you're right. You can never anticipate baseball. That's the crazy part about it. Absolutely. And you have a strike on the lower part at the knees for a strike over to Evan Longoria, the veteran. It's true. You can't predict baseball. Baseball is a reactionary game. You don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes you expect both teams to slug it out and they don't have pitching. You get a pitcher's duel. You expect a pitcher's duel and then both teams are slugging it out. So it comes down to who pitches well in the bullpen and then who's able to get the big hit. That's how baseball is. That's how baseball is. All right, Kershaw. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, grounder. Nice play by the shortstop, Gavin Lux, but he cannot make the play over to first to Pujols as it takes him way off the bag, and Longoria is able to get on, and that should be a single. That's probably going to be scored a single with 2 outs, so Longoria is on base. And now that's going to bring up the guy who started this off after they took a 1-0 lead when Austin Slater scored. My man tried that Derek Jeter play, I see. Mauricio Dubon. William says, my favorite all-time is Ken Griffey Jr. and Betts, today's baseball player. Hey, I love Mookie Betts today. Ken Griffey was something else, man. The guy had a flair for the camera, charisma, 5-tool player. The guy hit 600 home runs, and he missed a lot of time while he was with the Reds. Had a lot of injuries. Just that beautiful natural swing of his. Shout out to G Money, man. What's up? What's up? Salute. I know what you're going to tell me about the Hawks and the Knicks. I already know. I saw the game. They lost by 17 to the Hawks. The Hawks are a better team than we are. I put it in my community post. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be – and I know that the Suns were leading the Lakers at the half by 450. I think the Clippers are going to beat the Mavericks, and they're going to tie the series. That game is at 5:30. And then the Nets and the Celtics, I got the Nets going up 3-1. Oh, okay. Thank you for the update, G Money. I appreciate that. Bo Jackson was he was. Oh my God, Bo Jackson, what a talent! And the pitch, the curveball is upstairs. Ball count is now 2-1. You got the Mavs to go up 3-1. Okay, I got the Clippers tying the series at 2. Uh, damn, that's crazy. That's gonna hurt the Lakers now, because now that means that LeBron is gonna have to get more production from shooter. Here's the pitch, and that's gonna be a ball. So the count is now 3-1, 3-1. Robert says, ever since Toshman made that great catch, the Giants are playing like champions. I would have to agree. They've played some inspired baseball ever since he made that play. This Giants team is a really good team. Really good team. All right, and we got a pickoff attempt, and they're successful. Longoria trying to chase Pujols. Pujols with the fake, and he's able to get Longoria for the out for the final out of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. So, no run. Actually, 1 run, 2 hits, another blow. Austin Slater takes Clayton Kershaw deep, and now the score heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is Giants 4 and Dodgers nothing. You know, Griffey reminded me of MJ. He was must-see TV. It's like you couldn't miss him play. Ken Griffey was like that. You could not miss him play. Well, G Money, it's not an elimination game. Remember, it's a best of 7. If it was a best of 5, I would agree with you, but it's not an elimination game. Game 4 is not an elimination game, but they have to treat it like it's an elimination game. The Clippers have to come with that mindset that they got to treat it as an elimination game. But when you look at the Clippers, G Money, I don't know if you watched Game 3, but the Mavericks are really they're much more overrated than people give them. Than people when you watch the Mavericks, they're really an overrated. They're a good team, but they're overrated. I just couldn't stand the fact that it took the Clippers 3 games to wake up. That's number 1, and number 2, finally, Rajon Rondo gave them the talk that they needed that they didn't have in the first 2 games. We kept saying that it's a bad matchup, but I was like, if you really pay attention in Game 3, they did the things that they were supposed to do in the first 2 games. I can't miss. Well, actually, no. Actually, no, G Money. If they lose Game 4, they're down 3-1. If they lose Game 5, they're done for the series. It's over. The Mavs win 4-1. If the Mavs win today, the Clippers got to come back from 3-1 on the Mavs. It depends if Luka Doncic plays. If he plays, yeah. But what I don't like is that Luka Doncic scored all those points. Now he's a question mark coming into Game 4. It's almost like if I don't know, something's kind of off about that. But anyway, for the Dodgers, we got Austin Barnes, the catcher. We have Clayton Kershaw, and we got Chris Taylor. 8-9-1 for the Dodgers. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Gausman has only allowed 1 earned run or less in 9 of his 10 starts this season. That tells you how filthy his stuff is. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, I'm sorry. He threw a slider. Jacob says, what's the highest viewer count that I've reached? Viewer count. It was, I think, 375. In terms of people watching, 375. Paul George has got to play like playoff P like he did in the last. Paul George has actually played well in this series. Paul George has actually played well. It's been the supporting cast and their defense. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung. Oh, that ball was going to go into center field, but Donovan Solano said, because of the shift, he was able to play him straight up and able to make the play. If Donovan Solano is not playing the shift, that's a base hit. So he took away a base hit from him. Jay Crowder's actually playing well today. I'm shocked because he's been awful the first 3 games of this series, and he even started off awful. I was watching a little bit of the game earlier. And now that's going to bring up Clayton Kershaw, the pitcher. Hey, Clayton, the fact that you didn't get a hit, the fact that you've allowed 4 runs, man, you need to help your team with a cause and get yourself on base here. As Gausman throws himself a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1. And just like that, decides to throw him a swinging changeup for strike two. I told you guys about Gossman's changeup. Don't sleep on his changeup. We know the splitter is his best pitch, but he's got a very good changeup. And the pitch, the ball is hit right there off the middle. It hits off the mound. Oh, but the shortstop can't make the play, and it's already a little bit too late as Clayton Kershaw gets on a fielding error by Mauricio Dubon, so he's on with an error with one out, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Chris Taylor. All right, guys, so Clayton Kershaw, the pitcher, is on base. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike to Chris Taylor, strike one. All right, Gossman at 35 pitches. Here is the pitch to Chris Taylor, and that's going to be off the plate, so the count is now even at 1-1. And the pitch. Wow, got himself a nice call right there on the inside corner with the changeup, call for a strike, and the count is now 1-2. Here's the pitch. The ball is swung over and is hit to right field, sky the way, but the right field is able to make the play. Austin Slater makes it for the second out of the inning as Chris Taylor flies out to right, 2 away. And now that's going to bring up Max Muncy. All right, Muncy's 0 for 1. Like I mentioned, he came in red hot, hitting 368. Hitting 280 now with the going 0 for 1. And the pitch starts him off with a fastball right there down the middle for strike one. Here's the pitch by Gossman. Check swing. Did he go? Third base umpire says no. He held up on the splitter. Oh, actually, no. They said he went. Let's see. Damn, that's a close call, but dang, I don't know. That's kind of bang, bang. Who knows? I don't know about that one. All right, here's the 0-2 by Gossman. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out on the splitter. And Max Muncy is down on strikes. He is 0 for 2. That is Gossman's 5th strikeout of the game. No runs, no hits. 1 man left on base. We are through 3, headed to the top of the 4th inning. The Giants lead the score on the Dodgers by the score of 4-0. And the Giants are coming up to bat. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. For the Giants, we got Mauricio Dubon. As soon as this strikeout thing appears, gets away right here, I'm able to check it out so that I can just, let's see. There we go. Mauricio Dubon. We got Steven Dugar. And can this thing just get away? Please. Please. Steven Dugar. Who's the last hit? Oh, my goodness. Every time I keep trying to check. That 19-point lead, as Williams says, should be used to their motivation. I agree because, the way the Mavs came out, they came out so hot. It's like I said before, Can the Mavs shoot like that in a 7-game series? Especially when they mostly shoot 3-pointers. They don't shoot twos. The Clippers forced them to take more twos, and their 3-point shots got tougher as the game went on when they got back down in the game. Remember, they were down 30-11, and they outscored them by 32 points the rest of the game. Well, here's the thing, though. The thing is, Game 4 is going to say, first of all, Game 4 is going to be, if the Clippers tie the series, not a big deal. They tied the series. If they lose Game 4, they're in trouble because they're down 3-1. They have to win at home. Robert says, how about a Giant and a Yankee World Series this year? You know what? I would love for my Yankees to get into the World Series. The problem I have with my Yankees is we are too right-handed dominant in the lineup. We strike out a lot. Some of our guys that were, big for us in these last couple of seasons, they've gone off to slow starts, even though Urshela got hot, at some point. We've had a lot of injuries, and then again, we have to question our pitching staff. Other than Jarrett Cole, who can we really trust? Corey Kluber, I don't trust him. I don't trust Kluber. He struggled in the start after he pitched a no-hitter, and then I heard he had a shoulder injury. I'm like, great. Like I told you, the Mavs looked confident, but that's only when they're hitting their shots. They get confidence when they hit their shots. They lose their confidence when they miss them. It's smoke and mirrors, man. I keep telling you guys. It's smoke and mirrors. Can you watch? Let's see. Clayton Kershaw on the mound. Here is the pitch by Kershaw to Mauricio Dubon and starts him off with the strike. With the slider, strike one. Robert says, could you explain why there are so many injuries in baseball? You could honestly say the same case on why there's a lot of injuries in basketball, too. What doesn't really – okay, and there's a bump by Dubon to the third baseman. No play, and he gets on first on the bunt attempt. Surprise him with the squeeze, and McKinstry couldn't make the play since that was very smart baseball by Mauricio Dubon, knowing that Zach McKinstry was playing way back. And you saw how he allowed that curveball to come into the plate by Kershaw so that he was able to bunt it to the third base side. That was really, really smart baseball by Mauricio Dubon. And Zach McKinstry had to come from so deep, he was not able to make the play. And now the Giants have a runner on first. Robert says, do you anticipate a high-scoring game or a pitcher's duel? I think a pitcher's duel. You know why? Because a pitcher's duel keeps you more intense. It's more intense. Like you don't. The thing is, it's like a hit could either make you cheer or it could break your heart. So I really like pitcher's duel because you're on the edge of your seat of every pitch, of every hit. Yeah. So I really like those pitcher's duels. I mean, but I don't mind a high-scoring game neither. I really don't. But the pitcher's duels, especially in the postseason, my God, those are the most tense. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's blocked. So the count is now 1-1. I mean, and the thing is also, Robert, I feel like some of the injuries have been unfortunate. You look at the Kevin Pillar injury that the Atlanta pitcher Jacob, when a 94, I think it was a 95 mile an hour tailing fastball, the ball just got away from him and it hit Pillar in the face, and he suffered different nasal fractures. But good thing he was okay. You have things like that. It's just been a lot of bad fortune. You've had guys get injuries running the bases, non-contact. You've had guys with their spikes step on other guys as they're on bases. You've had some guys get injured on slides. You've seen fielders. Some of the pitchers also, they just step wrong and then, they get an injury. Balls have been back to pitchers. It's like you said before. It goes back to what you said, Robert. That's how unpredictable baseball is. It's just that unpredictable. William says, what teams have faced each other a lot in the World Series? You would have to honestly really do your research on that because I could honestly say, I could say the Dodgers and the Yankees face each other a lot in the 50s. Swing and it looks like it's fouled away, so the count is now full at 3-2. Again, guys, if you have not hit that like button, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, make sure to share the video as well. Lewis Sports Network giving you Sunday afternoon baseball between the Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. And like I said, if you don't think the Giants are real, this team is real. And the pitch, swing, and it's going to be fouled away, so the count is still full at 3-2. No outs. Runner on first, by the way. All right, let me give you some out-of-town scores really quick, ladies and gentlemen, because I always tend to do that, like I said, when it comes to my baseball streams. You guys already know how it is. Toronto up 4-0 against Cleveland, top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. Kansas City up 5-3 on Minnesota, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs there. Reds killing the Cubs 5-0 right now, top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. Runner on second base in scoring position for the Reds. Not Dodgers. We're doing this game right now. I said Dodgers again. My bad. Angels up 4-0 on the Oakland A's. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Oakland with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Our game, Giants up 4-0 on the Dodgers here in the top of the 4th. St. Louis and Arizona tied at 2, bottom of the 4th. Runner on second for the Diamondbacks. Seattle up 1-0 on Texas, bottom of the 3rd, with 2 runners on second and third and 1 out. And as I say that, Kershaw throws the pitch and he gives up a leadoff walk. Robert says, in your opinion, what do you consider a quality pitching start? A quality pitching start has to be, I think, a pitcher pitching at least, I want to say 5 to 6 innings. Because great starts are usually, and not only that, I always say when you have a quality start is if you can keep your team in the game, if you don't get hit much, you don't have to have a lot of strikeouts. But I think a quality start, if you've been able to get like ground balls, like guys have not really been able to hit you hard. You get into a jam, but you're able to, escape the jam. I consider that a quality start. If you're able to go to 6 innings and you keep your team in the game. All right, so we got a ball to Kurt Casale with the slider, 1-0. Williams says, I think of that too. Thanks, bud. All right, no count. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is swung. It's hit to shallow center. And then, nice play by the second baseman, able to make the play. Heck of a play. Heck of a play by Gavin Lux, the shortstop. What a beautiful play. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That was Max Muncy. Max Muncy made the play, but that was a heck of a play by Max Muncy. And that's the first out of the inning. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. Here is Mike Tauchman, number 8 hitter, former Yankee, as I mentioned before, now with the Giants. Made that game-saving catch earlier in the series. Here's the pitch by Kershaw. Swung. The ball is hit. Albert Pujols makes the play, takes it himself, and that's going to be the second out of the inning as the runners advance to second and third. Mauricio Dubon heads over to third. Steven Dugar heads over to second. Here's Kevin Gausman. Here's the pitch by Clayton Kershaw. The ball is swung, and it's laced over in the left field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Steven Dugar stops at third. Mauricio Dubon scores. It is a 2-out RBI single for Kevin Gausman, the pitcher. And the Giants take a 5-0 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Threw him the fastball up over the plate. And nice job by Gossman. Hit it in between the third baseman and the shortstop, right over the left field. Placed that ball perfectly. Nice piece of hitting by Gossman, and the Giants take a 5-0 lead. Wait a minute. Why did Oh, wait a minute. I'm just seeing that now. Why did McKinstry go left on? Wow, he went right. All right, that's going to bring up Austin Slater, leadoff hitter. He's 2 for 2 on Kershaw. Kershaw right now is at 68 pitches, and we're not through the 4th inning. And the pitch, swing and a miss upstairs on the fastball, strike 1. All right, Kershaw on the windup and the pitch, and that's going to be a strike right there at the knees for strike 2. So, runners on first and third, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Giants lead 5-0 here in the top of the 4th over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kershaw has allowed 5 runs on 7 hits. Also, remember the Dodgers have some injuries to their bullpen as well, so that's another reason why it's you don't get a quality start. And the pitch, and the ball is swung. Nice play by McKinstry. Throws over to Pujols for the final out of the inning. So the Giants get 1 run on 2 more hits. 2 men left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. The Giants lead the Dodgers by the score of 5-0. For the Dodgers, Max Beatty, Cody Bellinger, and Gavin Lux. 3-4-5 coming up for the Dodgers. Shout out to Ron in the building. Appreciate you, man. Oh, he says that AD's out for the rest of the game. Yeah, G Money told me. It says that he got injured again. Did he injure his knee? Because I know coming into the game, he had fluid in his left knee. Robert says that Kershaw is throwing 70 pitches. Yeah, no, right now he is at 70. If I'm Dave Roberts, I might want to take Kershaw out after I wouldn't pitch him in the 5th inning. Because it's clear right now that the Giants, they have his number. It's clear. It clearly shows. Oh, he injured his groin? Was it on the same was it on the same leg? All right, let me continue with the out-of-town scores, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't even get to finish. All right, we got Atlanta against the Mets. They're playing at 7 o'clock. The Mets lead the division right now in the NL East at 25-20. Seattle's up 3-0 top of the 4th. I heard Marcelo Zuna got arrested. I mean, that's not good for something that the Atlanta Braves have to deal with, man. He's their second best player on the team. You got him, Acuna, and Freddie Freeman. I mean, wow, why did I just do that? I meant to click here. Colorado beats Pittsburgh 4-3. Milwaukee beats Washington 3-0. Oh, Toronto's in a doubleheader today. Oh, that makes sense. Look at those great Dodger fans. All right, Dave Roberts looking through his paperwork there. And, as you guys can see, well, you can't see, but what I'm seeing. Okay, can they stop focusing on Dave Roberts? Williams says, in that case, Lakers is over. Can't win the championship this year. Well, it depends on how long Anthony Davis is going to be out. We don't know. The only thing we do know right now is he's out for the rest of this game. But I don't know if he's going to be out for the series. If he's out for the series, that hurts the Lakers so much because now they don't have a dominant presence, which now means that LeBron has to do more and then Dennis Schroeder has to do more. Here is Matt Beatty, 0 for 1. I'm not sure. All right, here's the pitch by Gaussman. Starts off with a ball on the slider, so the count is 1-0. All right, we got a 1-0 count to Matt Beatty. Here is Kevin Gaussman on the pitch. Swing. And the ball it goes through the shift into right field for a base hit. Matt Beatty gets himself a leadoff single, and the Dodgers really do need that. Second hit of the game for the Dodgers as he gets on with a leadoff single. Threw him the slider. It tailed up in the zone a little bit, and Max Beatty was able to slap it in the right field for a base hit through the shift. So nice piece of hitting by Matt Beatty right there over to Austin Slater as he fields it. So the Dodgers, this is the first time they've been able to get a leadoff guy with no outs in this game. So now we got Cody Bellinger. Let's see what Cody Bellinger does. Here's Bellinger. Pitch. Swing, and it's going to be fouled away for a strike. Damn, Bellinger hit that ball so hard that he was on one knee. Was he proposing to the baseball or something? Anyway, strike one. Cody Bellinger struck out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1 for the Dodgers. Let's see if the Dodgers can string some hits to put some pressure on Gaussman to force him to throw more pitches. Want to get Gavin Lux right there at the plate. And here's the pitch. The ball is fouled away, strike 2. So Bellinger not giving Gaussman any chance to pitch, and the count is quickly to 0-2. I wish Bellinger would be a little more patient against Gaussman because remember, he has the off-speed stuff to, strike him out. That's my thing with Bellinger. I think Bellinger's a much better hitter when he's more patient. But when he's aggressive, he allows these guys with very good off-speed stuff to strike him out with very easy. We know he has great home run power. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out on the high cheese, tailing away on the fastball at 97 miles an hour for the first out of the inning, 1 away. And that's going to be the 5th strikeout for Gaussman as Bellinger is out on strikes. And that's going to bring up Gavin Lux to the plate. William says, Lux is my idol in today's game. When I grow up, I want to be just like Gavin Lux. Me too. All right, man. Here's Gavin Lux, 1 for 1. He's got a double in this game, 245 average, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs, as I mentioned in his first at-bat. Here's Gaussman. Pitch. And that's a ball. There's just something about Gaussman's motion that I just like. I don't know. It seems like he throws so hard, but it feels like it seems so easy. You get what I mean when he pitches? I don't know. There's just something about his motion. Ryan says the more games the Lakers have to play in this series, the harder it's going to be for the Lakers to win if the injuries pile up. Yeah, I agree. And the ball is hit. It's hit deep to right field, but Austin Slater backs up and he's able to make the play for the second out of the inning. I thought that ball was going to hit the wall. I said that would have been huge for the Dodgers because they would have been on second and third with 1 out, but it's the second out of the inning, 2 away as he flies out to right field. I would love Kevin Gaussman and Jarrett Cole on my Yankees team. That way, I could say I got 2 reliable number 1 starters at the top of the rotation. I would love to have Kevin Gaussman on my team. Here is Albert Pujols, 0 for 1, strikeout in the second inning. The thing that I'm understanding is, can you really expect? And Pujols gets himself a ball to start, so it's 1-0. Ryan says the Suns will win if he's out for the series. No, it's true. Davis is their second best player. I think he's their best overall player. I think LeBron is the most important player, but if he's gone, the Lakers have no chance. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 1. Actually, no, that's swinging. Yeah, it was a swing and a miss. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled away for strike two. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think Pujols helps this team out. I really don't think so. Guys, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe as well. All right, here's the pitch by Gossman, and the ball is swung over right in the middle. Donovan Solano was there, and he's able to make the play for the final out of the inning. So the Dodgers get they get no runs, one hit, one man left on base. We're through four, headed to the top of the fifth as Pujols pops out. It is Dodgers 0, Giants 5. We have Solano, Flores, and Longoria, 2, 3, 4 hitters for the San Francisco Giants coming up. At this point, they need to. At this point, they really need to. They need to make a pitching change to get this guy Clayton Kershaw out of the game because he clearly doesn't. He clearly doesn't have it. He clearly does not have it. Yeah. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. The Giants won yesterday 7-2, correct? Over the Dodgers. I really wanted to do that game yesterday, and I couldn't. Oh, look at that. Nice young Dodgers fan by the name of Joseph Cortez from Bakersfield, California. All right, folks, we are at the top of the fifth inning. Right now, score is 5-0. Giants lead the Dodgers right now. Dodgers baseball here on the Lewis Sports Network in Dodger Stadium. So Clayton Kershaw is going to go back out on the mound and pitch this fifth inning. I guess Dave Roberts' mindset is he does not want to burn the bullpen. But like I said, I am not the biggest fan of Dave Roberts, even if he did win a World Series. All right, here is Donovan Solano, 1 for 2 in the game. He scored the fifth run. Pitched by Kershaw. Goes with the high curve ball, but it's off. It's up in the zone for ball one. Give me 1 second, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 second. I will be right back, no doubt. There was a beautiful play just made at first base, and they just recorded an out as Donovan Solano grounded out right there at first base by Pujols. So there's 1 out, and now that's going to bring up Wilmer Flores. Again, guys, like, subscribe. Make sure to share the video, man. I'll be right back. I'll check the chat in just a bit. So just give me 1 second, guys. All right, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Apologies for that. I had to just take care of some stuff real quick. Anyway, we're back with Zach McKinstry leading off right now. 5-0 Giants. Gossman back on the mound for the bottom of the fifth inning, and here's the pitch by him. And it's going to be swing and a miss upstairs for strike as he tails it up. So the count is now 0-1. For the Dodgers, we got McKinstry, Austin Barnes, and Kershaw. 7, 8, 9 for the Dodgers. Actually, he's quickly on an 0-2 count on the changeup. So here's the pitch. Here it comes. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, and make sure to share. Strike 3, swing on the changeup, and he is out on strikes. That is going to be the 6th strikeout of the game as McKinstry is out on strikes. That's going to bring up Austin Barnes. All right. Now that brings up Austin Barnes, the catcher. 55 pitches thrown by Gossman. Economical. Swing and a miss on the fastball, strike 1. The one thing I got to give Gossman a lot of credit for is his location of his pitches have been excellent in this game. Just been excellent. Just shows you the ace. He could be the ace on many teams, as Robert just said, and he's showing you why. He has number 1 stuff. Here's a pitch by Gossman. The ball is swung, and the ball is popped up over to the shortstop. And Mauricio Dubon is able to make the play for the second out of the inning, 2 away. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is swung, and it's going to be strike 1 by Clayton Kershaw, the number 9 hitter for the Dodgers. Kershaw is actually hitting .267 this season, but he reached on a he reached on an error in the 3rd inning. Pitch by Gossman, swung away, foul, strike 2. Throwing them straight cheese, throwing them all fastballs. Because a lot of pitchers who are not really good hitters, for the most part, they really can't catch up to the fast, especially if they throw fast, if they can throw anywhere from, obviously 90 plus and they can't catch up to it. So the count is quickly 0-2 to Kershaw. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch fouled away as Kershaw gives it a half hack. Count is still 0-2. And here's the 0-2, and that ball is low, 1-2. And the pitch, and that's out of play. Coming up next to bat is Chris Taylor, and then we got Max Muncy. If Kershaw's able to get on, if not, they're going to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. Kershaw is a .267 hitter this season. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Ryan? .267 this year. Probably not on a lot of bat. Here's a pitch. The ball is swung. Hit over to center field. Oh, but the center fielder is able to make the play. Nice play by Stephen DeGar for the final out of the inning. And Kershaw hit that ball well. No runs, no hits. 1, 2, 3 inning for Kevin Gossman through 5. And this is a quality start right here, Robert. The score is Giants 5, Dodgers nothing. And guess what? He's thrown 64 pitches. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Out of the 64 pitches that Gossman has thrown in this game, 55 of the 64 are strikes. 55 of the 64 are strikes, which tells you over 80% of his pitches have been strikes. That lets you know he was dominating. Let me look at the other parts of the chat. Ryan says, Lewis, who is the Mount Rushmore for baseball? Also, who the MLB player is the most overrated? I mean, there's a lot of overrated players. It's hard to pinpoint which has been the most overrated, but there's, with all due respect, Craig Biggio, he was a pretty good player, but I felt like he didn't have a long peak. And I feel like I know he got 3,000 hits, but I feel like I credit that to longevity. I feel like he, to me, was slightly overrated because he was only a 5-time All-Star in his career. But probably some people would say, but look at the era who he played up against and all that. But when you look at his numbers, they don't really jump out. And he got 3,000 hits due to longevity. Take a look at a guy like Jeff Bagwell, former teammate of his, who got into the Hall of Fame despite his name being in the Mitchell Report. And like I said, with all due respect, but Jeff Bagwell to me is one of those guys that it's crazy how many home runs he hit, but yet you never really heard about him when it came to the best players in baseball. I never thought about that when I thought about Jeff Bagwell. And like I said, with all due respect, but when you're talking about Mount Rushmore, that's you got to put Babe Ruth up there. Robert says that the Yankees. I bet the Giants when I found out that Betts was out. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So tomorrow stars we got Jack Flaherty against Trevor Bauer. 10 starts this season. Flaherty is 8-1 with a 2.84 ERA. Trevor Bauer in 11 starts, 5-3, 2.07 ERA. 57 innings pitched for him. For Flaherty, 69 pitches for Trevor Bauer. So he's actually pitched 12 more innings. Robert says the Yankees may need an outfielder and the Giants need relief help. Any chance they make a trade? Well, the Yankees need to make a trade. And I think the Giants, they should, to really help bolster their bullpen, they really should make a trade. Who can they go after, though? Who would be available to trade if they need to get a reliever? I'm going to have to look into the trades to see who they could get. All right, so there has been a pitching change for the Dodgers. No, I was wrong. They're still going to go with Kershaw. All right, so we're back to the top of the lineup with Mauricio Dubon. All right, so we got a 1-1 count over to Mauricio Dubon right now. Top of the 6th inning here in Dodger Stadium. Giants lead the Dodgers by the score of 5-0 right now. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a curveball down in the dirt for ball 2. Count is 2-2. 2-1. Gossman, Cobb, and Bundy all used to be Orioles last year. That's crazy, right? And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. You think Anthony Rendon is an overrated player? I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but it is your opinion. Here's the pitch, and that ball is in the dirt. I want to change my. Let me change my symbol right there to put the baseball sign. So we have a full count at 3-2. All right, so that pitch was fouled away. So still 3-2. Threw in the slider. Right now, top of the sixth, no outs. Bryce Harper is overrated, and that's considering he won an MVP and a batting title. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be fouled off once again as Kershaw goes again with the slider. Count still full at 3-2. All right, here's the 3-2, and that is going to be a walk. So a leadoff walk for Clayton Kershaw. Excuse me. So we got Joe Kelly warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. So he's getting ready. And now we got Steven Dugar. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Ryan says, do you think the Celtic players hate Irving? They actually don't. Kyrie Irving is actually he's cool with Marcus Smart and Jason Tatum. They actually talk, which I didn't know if they did, but Jason Tatum says that they text often. So that's at least good. There's some players that respect. But the thing is, Kyrie Irving can't be getting that much blame anymore because the Celtics are still stuck. They're at, or if not worse than what they were when he was there. All right, so we get a strike right there on the outside corner for strike two. Count is now 0-2. Runner on first, no balls, two strikes. Kershaw winds up. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung over to the second baseman, over to the third baseman, but they can't get the double play at first, so that's going to be scored a 4-6 to get the force at second base. I said 4-6. I meant to say, so that's actually a 6-5. So here's Kurt Casale, one out, runner on first, which is Steven Dugar's at first. Here's Kurt Casale. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Other than the first inning, Kershaw's been pretty good. He would be at 65 pitches, but the 25 first inning pitches really hurt him. So he's at 90 right now through 5 1/3 innings. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and it's going to be fouled away, strike two. All right, here's Kershaw on the windup. Goes with the pickoff, and Pujols looks over the runner, but the runner's able to get back. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Oh, wait, he fouled it off? Oh, he fouled it off. He fouled off the slider. So count is still 0-2. All right, here's the pitch, and that ball is low. All right, here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out on the four-seam fastball for the second out of the inning. Big strikeout by Clayton Kershaw, 2 away. Strikes him out with the fastball upstairs. That's going to be Clayton's 5th strikeout of the game. All right, pickoff attempt at first after the 1-0 count to Mike Tauchman, but runner's able to get back. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be 2-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Took something off that slider. All right, and the count with the slider with the ball in the dirt is now 3-1 to Mike Tauchman. And the pitch is going to be ball 4. So now we got 2 runners on base with 2 outs as Tauchman draws a walk. And now that's going to bring up Kevin Gausman, the pitcher, with 2 men on and 2 out. All right, here's Kevin Gausman. He's 1 for 2, RBI single in the 4th inning. Who would have thought, man? RBI single in the 4th inning for Kevin Gausman. All right, here's the pitch. Starts him off with a fastball, but it's off the plate, and the count is 1-0 to Kevin Gausman. Usually the West Coast games are kind of dry, but I'm giving you that energy, man. Here's the pitch, and that ball is going to be on the outside corner for strike 1 on the fastball. Count is now 1-1. All right, here's the 1-1 by Clayton Kershaw, and that ball's in the dirt. I shouldn't say in the dirt. That ball was low, so the count is now 2-1. All right, Kershaw getting ready. Kershaw's throwing 102 pitches. Here's the pitch, and that ball is on the inside corner for strike 2 on the fastball. Count is even 2-2. If Kershaw's able to get out of this inning, he would have pitched 6 innings, allows 5 runs. He's at 103 pitches. Here's the 2-2 to Gossman. Strike 3. And Gossman is down looking on the slider for the end of the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 walks given by Kershaw. Headed to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Giants 5, Dodgers nothing. For the Dodgers, we got the top of the order. Chris Taylor, Max Muncy, and Matt Beatty. For the Dodgers, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. San Diego lost by the score of to Houston 7-4. So they're now 34-20. But the Giants are going to come with the win. We should be in the bottom of the 6th innings. No, still on commercial break. All right, Clayton Kershaw finishes at 104 pitches. He's thrown 6 innings, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 5 runs allowed. Through 104 pitches, Gossman right back on the mound. Gossman's only allowed, he's throwing a 2-hitter right now, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-hitter. All right, so Kevin Gossman once again back on the mound. We're just waiting for Chris Taylor to come up, and then once again this thing to update so that we're able to do it right here on the Lewis Sports Network. All right, here's Chris Taylor, 0 for 2. He fouled out and he flied out. Like I told you guys, Gossman's only thrown 64 pitches. Of the 64, 55 of them are strikes. So we're getting ready. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung away, fouled away for strike 1 on the slider. Golfing says, are the Giants going to get it done? In terms of winning a World Series, I don't know. In terms of this game, they're well on their way because Gossman has been phenomenal today. Shutting down the Dodgers with only 2 hits allowed and 6 strikeouts. Swing, and it's going to be fouled away, strike 2. Went with his best pitch, that splitter. Again, guys, if you have not hit the like button on this video, make sure to hit the like, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to share the video also if you are new to the channel as well. By the way, for basketball, we still got 2 games. We have the The Clippers and the Mavericks, I believe they're playing already. And then we have the Nets and the Celtics. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets him striking out, swinging for the first out of the inning as Taylor's down on strike. So we got a foul out, fly out, strikeout. Strikes him out on that split finger fastball. That's Gausman's 7th strikeout of the game. So 7 strikeouts for Gausman as he is out on strikes is Chris Taylor. And that's now going to bring up Max Muncy, who's also 0 for 2, and he struck out in his last at bat. Actually, striking out twice in this game. Here's the pitch, and that ball is in the dirt. Ball 1. All right, here's the 1-0. The ball is swung, and it's going to be fouled away, strike 2. Actually, it's 1-1. Oh, looks like I left my headphones over on the couch. Oh, wow. Anyway, we got a 1-1 count to Max Muncy. Here's a pitch by Gausman. The ball is, he jams him, and it's skied away to center field. Left fielder, center fielder, and second baseman coming in. The second baseman is able to make the play. Actually, the shortstop was able to make the play, Mauricio Dubon, for the second out of the inning, 2 away. So really nice running catch on a running play right there, right in the middle of the second base, and Dubon is able to make the play. And that was because they were playing the shift on Max Muncy. Now that's going to bring up Matt Beattie. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Matt Beattie on the mound. At the plate. My bad. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on the changeup. Bro, Gausman looks like he's gonna pitch a complete game today with the way he's dealing. Ladies and gentlemen, 72 pitches, 62 of the 72 strikes. Strikes. And the pitch. The ball is swung over. Slow roller. Fielded by Gausman. Throws it over to first, and he's able to make the play with the out. Beautiful stretch by Wilmer Flores, and he makes the out. Wow. Talk about defense. The fielding by Gausman, the stretch by Flores, able to get the speeding Matt Beattie over to first to end the 6th inning. No runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Kevin Gausman. Headed to the top of the 7th inning. The Giants are up on the Dodgers by the score of 5-0. We have Austin Slater, we got Donovan Solano, and Wilmer Flores coming up. 1-2-3 for the San Francisco Giants. Oh. I thought the Clippers were playing at 5:30 today. They actually play at 9:30 today. And the Nets and the Celtics actually play at 7. So I actually thought that they were playing much earlier, but that's not happening. Yo, shout out to JS. He says, go Dodgers. We got a Dodgers fan in the building, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you coming on through again, guys. Hit that like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Also, make sure to share on social media. Lewis Sports giving you Dodgers and Giants here on Dodger Stadium on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Through 6 innings, Gausman has been dominant. As I said before, 62 pitches for strikes. Shout out to Jay Jeff in the building. Appreciate you coming on through. Hey, Jay Jeff, I'm gonna send you the email for later tonight on the whole Kwame thing. So make sure to I'm gonna send it to you and Sean, and I have to send it to Anthony L. Hopefully, if he's not busy, I'll send it to him to make sure that he could come and we discuss what's going on, because I think people are being not really understanding the message that Kwame is really trying to send. They're really not understanding what's going on. Yeah, no doubt. Yo, we definitely gonna cook on this topic, man. We gotta talk about a couple of incidents that happened in the playoffs with Russell Westbrook and Trey Young, and just the continued disrespect of NBA players, happening right now as well. Anyway, we got Joe Kelly coming on the mound. He is replacing Clayton Kershaw. Pitched 6 innings, seven games pitched, 1-0 record, almost a 10 ERA, 6 and a third innings pitched, no walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. And right now, opponents are pretty much tattooing Joe Kelly with a 310 batting average in 7 games pitched this year. So now Joe Kelly will now bat ninth in place of Clayton Kershaw since his day is done. Top of the 7th inning. Looks like we got Mike Yastrzemski. He's taking over Austin Slater. 224 average for Mike, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. How about this? He's actually reached base safely in 23 out of the last 24 games, has Mike Yastrzemski. Did not know that. Former NBA player, golfing, just had to let you know that. He's a former NBA player. All right, here's the pitch, and it's going to be a strike in the middle of the plate by Joe Kelly with the sinker, strike one. Throws it at 97 miles an hour. All right, here's the 0-1 by Joe Kelly, and that ball tails away on the changeup, so count is even at 1-1. Also, let me say this, by the way. I don't usually ask for this in the stream. I usually don't. But if you would like to donate to the channel, the links are right above at the top of the live chat to my PayPal or my Cash App. You don't have to. It is not an obligation. It's only if you like to, in case if people ask, how can I donate to the channel? It's all because also YouTube makes a portion of the pie when I do the super chat. So that's why I'm putting the links to the Cash App and to the PayPal at the top of the link here in the live chat. So if you guys are looking for it, you just have to it's already pinned on the live chat. So if you guys would like to donate, you guys can do that there. But like I said, I usually don't ask for it. All right, so we got a 1-2 count. Swinging strike by Mike Yastrzemski. So it's a 1-2 count. Here is Joe Kelly on the pitch, and that ball is upstairs on the fastball. Count is even at 2-2. All right, here's a 2-2 count. And that ball is going to tail away on the changeup. So the count is now full at 3-2. All right, here is the 3-2, and that is going to be ball four. So Yastrzemski leads off, drawing a walk on Joe Kelly, and he reaches first base. And now that's going to bring up Donovan Solano up to the plate. All right, Donovan Solano, 1 for 3 with a single, scored a run, runner on first, nobody out. Joe Kelly on the mound, pitching to Donovan Solano, and the pitch. And that's going to be a ball inside with a sinker, ball one. All right, here's the 1-0 count. And that ball is going to be upstairs 2-0 on the knuckle curve. All right, there's beautiful Dodger Stadium right there in the back. We got a 2-0 count to Donovan Solano, and the pitch by Joe Kelly is going to be a sinker that tails away from the plate on the right side, so the count is now 3-0. All right, here's the 3-0, and that's going to be a strike on the outside corner with the sinker, 3-1. All right, here's the 3-1, and that is going to be strike 2. Sinker gets the sinker right up on the zone, but gets the call for the strike. So it's a high strike, but it's strike 2. Golfing says, "I'm sorry, bro. I don't have Cash App or PayPal." No, man, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I just mentioned that in case people would like to donate, but like I said before, it's 100% optional. You don't have to. I just mentioned it just in case if people have asked, but it's all good. All right, here's Joe Kelly on the 3-2, and the ball is fouled away by Donovan Solano, so still 3-2. Like I said, if you guys have not been to Dodger Stadium, it is a beautiful sight, that Dodger Stadium. Runner on first, 3-2, seventh inning. Here's the pitch, and that ball tails away on the sinker. So it is ball 4 as Yastrzemski now has reached safely 24 of 25 games on base as he draws a walk from Joe Kelly. And now that's going to bring up Wilmer Flores. And here is the pitching coach out for a visit to Joe Kelly while we got runners on first and second with nobody out for the Giants. Oh, so it looks like we got a substitution. So Wilmer Flores has been substituted for Lamonte Wade Jr. So he's coming up to bat, batting left-handed on Joe Kelly. 333 batting average, 874 OPS in the games he has played so far. So we got a substitution. We got runners on first and second, nobody out. Double play in depth. Here's Lamonte. Here's the pitch by Joe. Starts him off with a knuckle curve strike, 0-1. So far this season in 7 games played, 5 for 15 pinch hitting, 1 RBI. Lamonte with a chance to add more for the Giants. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. Runners on first and second. Here's the 1-1. And that ball is upstairs. Ball 2. All right. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away, strike 2. All right, so we got a 2-2 count, runners on first and second. Nobody out. Joe Kelly's thrown 17 pitches already in the seventh inning. Here's a 2-2 by Kelly. Looking over at second, and the pitch. Swung and it's fouled away, still 2-2. As Lamonte fouls it off. All right, here's the 2-2, and he lays off. He lays it off as the third base umpire says no, he did not go, and the count is now full at 3-2. And the 3-2. The ball is swung, and it's hit into right field for a base hit, and the runner had to hold that third because he wanted to see if the right fielder was going to catch the ball. But anyway, it's a single for Lamonte Wade Jr., and the bases are now loaded with nobody out. One with the sinker and then just laced it into right field for a base hit. That sinker was up and in, but he was able to turn on, had quick hands, able to turn it and hit it into right field for a base hit. And now that brings up Evan Longoria, the veteran. Bases loaded, nobody out. So Yastrzemski at third, Solano at second, and Lamonte Wade at first. Pitch to Longoria. Swing and a miss with a strike on the fastball. 98 miles an hour, strike one. Longoria, career with the bases loaded, in 138 at-bats, has a 312 average with 3 career grand slams. Here's the pitch. And he half swings it, strike two. He half check swings it, strike two. Yastrzemski at third, Solano at second, Wade at first. Longoria at the plate. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Joe Kelly on the mound. Looks down, looks back at the catcher. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, so the count is now 1-2. This can possibly be the game right here, ladies and gentlemen. Even if the Dodgers, because now Longoria has a chance to break the game open. He has a chance to break the game open right here. Here's the 1-2. Ball swung away, and it's fouled. Still 1-2. Bases loaded. 1-2 count. Nobody out. Top of the seventh. Dodgers trail 5-0 to the Padres. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out swinging on that 98-mile-an-hour fastball for the first out of the inning. 1 away, and Longoria can only shake his head as he was not able to hit the pitch. 1 away. That's now going to bring up Mauricio Dubon. All right. Kelly at 25 pitches. Mauricio Dubon, 2 for 2 in this game. A home 2-run shot, hit a single. He has a walk, and he scored 2 runs. And that's going to be a strike. Swing and a miss. 414 feet. Back in the third inning, took Clayton Kershaw deep to give the Giants a 3-0 lead. So right now he's got it. Now he's got the bases loaded. And when he hit that home run, it was a runner on first and the third. But here in the seventh, he's got the bases loaded. Oh, chest swing. Did he go? Umpire says yes, and it's quickly 0-2. Even though the Giants are up 5-0, it would hurt with the fact that they don't capitalize on these. Bases loaded. You got 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? They say yes, and he ends up striking out as Kelly gets a huge strikeout for the second out of the inning as Dubon is down on strikes. 2 away. That's a huge strikeout. All right, so now we're gonna have ourselves a pitching change with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Victor Gonzalez, the left-hander for the Dodgers, will be coming in as Joe Kelly exits. Allowed himself a hit and 2 walks. Other than that, he has not allowed a run. All right, guys, so we are on commercial break. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, we're headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, I'm sorry, not the bottom. We're still at the top of the 7th. My bad, you guys. My bad. I said that way too soon. This is an important moment. All right, shout out to Jay Jeff in the building, man. He says I sent $5 for your PayPal account. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate that. Jay says I didn't know that they take percentage. Yeah, they do that. So even if you have those super chats and all that, they take a percentage of it. Victor Gonzalez, he actually pitched well for the Dodgers. 206 opponent average, 1 home run allowed, 15 strikeouts, 9 walks, 17 innings pitched. Has a 2.65 ERA and has a 2-1 record. Here's Steven Dugar. Bases loaded, 2 outs. He's 0 for 2. He walked his last time up. Big moment right here for the Dodgers to keep this game close. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner with the sinker. Nice pitch by Gonzalez. Strike 1. All right, Gonzalez looking over at the catcher. Can the Giants take advantage? Let's see. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be strike two on the inside corner with the fastball. Strike two. Gonzalez already coming in, putting in work. That was actually at the knees right there on the lower part of the plate. Oh, it's Duggar? Okay, got it. Duggar. I would have guessed it was Dugar, but it's Duggar. Thank you for the pronunciation. Steven Duggar. The only thing is I don't listen to if I listen to the audio, I probably would have knew the name, but because I don't. All right, here's the 0-2 from Gonzalez, and that ball is down low, 1-2. All right, so we got a 1-2 count. Bases loaded, top of the seventh, 5-0. Gonzalez on the mound. Steven Duggar at the plate. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out swinging with the slider to end the inning. The Giants get the bases loaded with one hit, and they don't score. The Dodgers get out of the jam. No runs, one hit, 2 walks, bases left loaded. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Through 6.5, the score is Giants 5 and the Dodgers nothing. We have the 4, 5, and 6. Cody Bellinger, Gavin Lux, and Albert Pujols coming up. Bellinger 0 for 2. Gavin Lux is 1 for 2. Pujols is 0 for 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the Dodgers still down 5-0 right now. Shout out to Blessed Moms. Says, "Are you a Dodgers fan?" No, I'm actually a Yankee fan. I've done some Dodger games this year. I try to do all major league teams. So I do all major league teams. So you could catch me doing a Brewers game one day, Phillies game another, White Sox game here, Orioles game there, Red Sox game here. So I do all teams. But I believe the one team that I've probably done more than anybody so far this season have been the Dodgers, though. But if you wanted to know, I'm a Yankees fan. Anyway, shout out to Blessed Mom for coming on through as well. Are you a Dodgers fan? That's my question. So I retort the question right back to you. Okay, so Yastrzemski is going to still remain the right fielder. Lamonte Wade is going to be the first baseman for the Dodgers. All right, so looking at the box score right now, Chris Taylor is 0 for 3. Max Muncy's 0 for 3. Matt Beatty is 1 for 3. Cody Bellinger is 0 for 2. I mentioned Pujols is 0 for 2. I think Kevin Gausman, got injured on that last play. Yeah, he did because he was wincing after that play. Yep. So Gausman's actually out of the game. Damn, that stinks. Oh, it looks like he might have hurt his ankle. Yeah, because he's gimpy. Yeah, so I think he injured his ankle because he would have been pitching the 7th inning. So now we have Harlan Garcia substituting for Kevin Gausman. Oh, man, that's unfortunate because Gausman was pitching a great game. So, again, shout out to Blessed Mom. Again, hit that like. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Harlan Garcia, 13 innings pitched, 0-1 record, 4.41 ERA, 16 in the third innings, 8 walks, 22 strikeouts, swing and a miss, strike 1 on the four-seam fastball. The Tigers actually took 2 out of 3 from us. We lost 6-1 yesterday, and then we lost 6-2 today. Yankees, unbelievable. Shout out to Travis Hoyle. He says, "Let's go Giants." So we got a Giants fan in the building, man. Salute to you. Thanks for coming on through. Again, hit the like, guys. Hit that subscribe. 0-1 count to Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch by Harlan Garcia, and that is a ball, so the count is even at 1-1. Jay says the Tigers have been playing better in the last 15 games. I know they went through a very tough stretch where they were really not playing well. But you know how those premature starts happen like the first 7, 8, 9, 10 games of the season? Especially with teams that don't really have expectations to be a playoff team. But the Tigers did get off to a really solid start. I think they started 5-2, 6-2, I think, on the season. But since then, they struggled a little bit, and now in the last 15 games, they've played pretty good. They play solid baseball. All right, here's the 3-1 the Bellinger. Swung and fouled away, jammed him inside with the fastball, so the count is now full at 3-2. All right, and just like that, Bellinger draws a leadoff walk. So he is on with no one out, so he gets a leadoff walk, and that's going to bring up Gavin Lux for your Los Angeles Dodgers. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Just give me a second. I told you guys it'd be that fast. Oh, good. I didn't mute anything or put any pause. Good. You're good. Good. Golfing says, why did they take Gossman out? Because he suffered an injury. If you saw the last play in the 6th inning, he went for that ground ball and he fielded it to first, but he twisted his right ankle when he made the play and he winced. So when he winced, I knew he was injured. But maybe I thought that he was going to come back. But the manager of the Giants, Gabe Kapler, decided to keep him out. So he's not pitching. That's why. All right, so Harlan Garcia has a 2-1 count. Again, folks, smash the like, hit that subscribe. And the pitch, and that ball is going to be low, so the count is now 3-1. Well, we don't know the update on Gossman, so hopefully he will be okay, because like I said, you don't want to lose, in my opinion, the best pitcher right now on the Giants staff. All right, so we got a pickoff attempt right there. Snap throw to first, and Lamonte Wade was trying to get back, but there it is. Yeah, G Money. I found out Ryan was the one that told me that AD suffered a groin injury. He told me before. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung over, and it's going to be hit deep to shortstop, and Solano is able to make the play for the first out of Mauricio Dubon is able to make the play for the first out of the inning. Excuse me, as Gavin Lux pops out to the shortstop for the first out. Now that's going to bring up Albert Pujols. All right, here's Pujols at the plate and the pitch. Strike one on the outside corner for Harlan Garcia. In the pitch. And the ball is swung away and it's fouled away by Pujols. So the count is quickly now to 0-2. And the pitch. And the ball is swung over to the third baseman, but he bobbles it and they get the force at first, over the first, at second over the first, but Pujols is able to get there safe. So they only are able to get the force at second base as Pujols goes to first. So we have 2 away and Pujols is on first. Wait, Bellinger's on second? Yeah, that was bobbled by wow, that's pretty close. I think the umpires may want to look at the one at first. I mean, we know Pujols has never really been known as a fast runner. I mean, did he get there safe? I don't know. Yeah, that was a bang play. So I think Gabe Kapler is actually challenged the play. So it looks like they're still trying to find out on that play. I'm not sure if it's the play by Pujols or if it's the play by Cody Bellinger, because he's still on second. So they're still trying to find out about that to see what the result is gonna be. And something tells me that he's gonna be safe. Oh, they say out. So Bellinger is out. So they get the force at second, but they don't get Pujols at first. But it's crazy because Pujols' play was bang bang though. So they do get the force at second. So Bellinger's out. So that's going to be 2 outs. And now that's going to bring up Zach McKinstry at the plate. So huge out for the Giants. McKinstry 0 for 2 and the pitch. That's going to be a ball. 1-0. And the pitch, and that's going to be still a 1-1 count. That was actually strike 1. Okay, here's the pitch by Garcia. Downstairs with a changeup, ball. 2-1. All right, here's the pitch. The ball is swung over to the second baseman, throws it over to first for the final out of the inning, and that is the end as McKinstry grounds out to end. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, nobody left, 1 man left on base. Through 7, headed to the top of the 8th inning. The score is Giants 5 and Dodgers nothing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I got the update on Kevin Gausman. On that fielding play in the 6th inning, he injured his hip. So Gausman is out with an injured hip. I don't know how serious the hip injury is, Might be a strained hip. Could be it could be a hip flexor. I don't know, but it sounds like it could be one of those injuries. So if you guys are just tuning in, Giants pitcher Kevin Gossman has a injured hip. He injured it in the sixth inning, grounding the ball to field to first base. So that is the update on Kevin Gossman. He has a hip injury. That's all I know for now. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. All right, here comes the Dodgers' upcoming schedule. They got 3 against St. Louis right now, Memorial Day, and then they got 3 against Atlanta after Thursday. They get the day off, so they got a 3-game set against them. So they're at home against the Cardinals for 3 games, and then at Atlanta for 3. All right, here is Kurt Casali. First pitch by Victor Gonzalez is a strike on the inside corner. Strike 1. All right, here's the 0-1 by Gonzalez, and that's going to be a ball on the slider. Ball 1. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Sinker, 2-1. All right, here's the pitch by Victor Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on the sinker. 98 miles an hour. Strike 2. That's crazy that Victor Gonzalez could throw a sinker that hard. But again, they're usually kind of tailed to fastballs. It's just, all right, here's the pitch, and that ball is going to be low, and the count is now 3-2 on the sinker. If Caselli happens to get on base, we got Mike Tauchman coming up next, and then Harlan Garcia for the Giants. 7, 8, 9 coming up right here in this lineup. Casadas looks. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out swinging on the fastball, 96 mile an hour, as Tauchman is down on strikes, 1 away for Gonzalez. And now that's going to bring up Mike Tauchman at the plate. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, make sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Toshman at the plate. And the pitch. Strike one. So the count is now 1-1. Started off with a slider with the ball and then came back with the sinker at 96 miles an hour for a strike. Gonzalez at 12 pitches in this game. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he ends up hitting Mike Toshman as it is a hit by pitch, and Toshman will take his base. So with one out, we got one man on after the hit by pitch on the sinker at 97 miles an hour. Oh, man, right in the lower part of the ribs. All right, man. Here's the pitch, and the ball is slowly grounded over to the second baseman. Throws it to first to Pujols for the out, for the second out of the inning as Gavin Lux makes the play, and Alex Dickerson was the one grounded out, and Mike Toshman goes to second base. Shout out to Bootleg 808. Aloha from Hawaii, everyone. What a team is everyone rooting for in this game? I actually don't have a team I'm rooting for in this game. I'm neither a Giant or a Dodgers fan. I'm a Yankees fan, but I'm doing this game though. Much respect to both. Much respect to the Giants and Dodgers. Two very good baseball teams. Giants have surprised me. J. Jeff. Here is Mike Yastrzemski. He's actually batting leadoff for Austin Slater. Remember, he replaced Austin Slater in the game. So we got two outs, runner on second. Here's the pitch by Gonzalez, and that's going to be a strike on the inside corner for strike one. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Make sure to share this video, ladies and gentlemen. Dodgers and Giants here in Dodger Stadium. Beautiful Dodger Stadium. Right now it is 3:49 Pacific time, 6:49 here in the East Coast. 3-hour difference here from California to New York. So you guys already know. If you guys must know, I'm from NY. I'm here in NY. And the pitch by Gonzalez. And that's going to be a strike right there on the outside corner, strike two. So came at him with, was that a sinker or a fastball? I'm going to say that's a fastball. Could be wrong. Let's see what it updates here. Let's continue to get the watch. We got 24 people watching. Appreciate that. 20 likes. Let's continue to get the views. It was a sinker. I was right. All right, here's the pitch. Yastrzemski grounds out to Muncy, throws it over to first to Pujols for the final out of the inning. No runs. No runs. A hit by pitch. One man left on base. Through 7.5, headed to the bottom of the eighth inning. Right now, the score is Giants 5 and Dodgers nothing. For the Dodgers, we have Austin Barnes, we have Victor Gonzalez, and we have Chris Taylor. 8, 9, and 1 for the Dodgers coming up right now. Yeah, I know it's your other account, Jay. I know. Anyway, I was gonna say shout out to my New York Knicks, but they struggled today, so that was big. Atlanta's just a better team. So shout out to Bootleg XX Bootleg 808. So aloha to you, my friend. Aloha. Remember, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. Most of the games are done already. Right now, the Angels are leading the Athletics by the score of 4-2. Arizona's beating St. Louis 9-2 right now, top of the 8th inning in that game. So now we have Zach Little for the Giants, 14 games. Look at that ERA, 0.71 ERA, 12 and 2/3 innings pitched, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run allowed. Opponents hitting 182 off of Zach Little. Or is it Zach Littell? Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here's the pitch to Austin Barnes, and it's going to be a strike on the slider, strike one. So it looks like Zach Little has probably got a slider. I think I also know he pitches a splitter, if I'm not mistaken. And the pitch. The ball is swung over. Grounded. Past Mauricio Dubon into left field for a base hit. The ball gets away, and just like that, look at that. Austin Barnes gets himself a leadoff double. So right on cue. J. Jeff says Anthony Davis is made out of glass. Bro, he injured his knee in game 3. And then he injured his groin in game 4. You know what? Man, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to, get back on that. But all right, man. So the Dodgers with a leadoff man on base. Dodger fans trying to get into it. Oh, Justin Turner pinch hitting. Look at that. Here's Justin Turner. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike by Zach Littell or Little. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it is 0-1. Throws the fastball, 95 miles an hour to Justin Turner, who's pinch hitting. Shout out to TNT Ripken 899. I subbed and liked. I will watch the other live games. Thank you for doing this. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for liking and subbing to the channel. I truly appreciate that. So, like I said, man, just for you guys, like I said, I'm going to be doing more. And so it looks like we're going to have. Did we have a balk? Because he just went straight to third base. Did Austin? Yep, it was a balk. Austin Barnes automatically goes to third. So with no outs, the Dodgers look like they could score their first run. And just like that, we got a slider in the dirt at 90 miles an hour for a ball. So the count is 1-1. Take a look at that. So let's see if the Dodgers get themselves on the board. Giants lead 5-0. Bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on third, nobody out. Here's the pitch. And strike 2. Swings and misses on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. All right, here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out swinging for the first side of the inning, 1 away on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 away. So Zach Little blows him by with the fastball to strike him out. So that's going to be the first out, and that's going to bring up Chris Taylor, leadoff hitter. TNT says, "Are you a Giants fan or a Dodgers fan?" I'm actually neither one. I'm actually a Yankee fan, but I do many different teams though. But hey, shout out to you for coming on through the stream. I truly do appreciate it. Like I said, I do a little bit of everybody, so you will find me doing Reds, Diamondbacks games, Cardinals games. It really depends. I haven't done a Met game as of yet, and I need to do one. They play the Braves tonight, but I don't plan on doing that game. I think I might do the Cardinals and Dodgers tomorrow. They play at 10. All right, so we got an 0-1 count on the fastball. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled away by Chris Taylor, strike 2. Wow, what does he put on his beard? Because his beard is really shiny. All right, here's the pitch by Zach, and that ball is upstairs, 1-2. I don't know what he puts on that, but man, that beard is shiny. All right, here's the pitch. That ball, once again, ball upstairs, even at 2-2. All right, here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out swinging as Chris Taylor is out on strikes on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 away for Zach Littell. Blows him by with the fastball. All right, and now that's going to bring up Max Muncy, the second baseman, who was 0 for 3. And the pitch. Ball, 1-0. .277 average, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout, 12 home runs, 28 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and that ball is upstairs for a ball. 2-0. All right, here's the 2-0. The ball is hit. It's hit deep to right field, going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run from Max Muncy. The Dodgers are on the board. They now trail by the score of 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, I found out yesterday that Kemba wasn't going to play G-Money. Kemba's not really doing anything in the series anyway. So even if he played, I doubt. He was 3 for 14 in game 3. It took Tatum's 50 points to get them one game against the Nets, especially with no Jaylen Brown. I'm sorry, Kemba's not impactful if he doesn't score the basketball, and he's inefficient on top of that. Can't count on him. So Max Muncy with a huge 2-run home run to cut this game to 3, and the Dodgers are on the board. The score is now 5-2. That's a huge 2-run shot. 13th home run of the season for Max Muncy. Huge 2-run shot. I don't understand why Zach threw him the fastball in that part of the play. That was a mistake pitch he threw. But hey, for Dodgers fans, that's huge because now it's a 3-run game with 2 outs. Let's see if Matt Beatty could get himself on base. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. He decided to throw the slider for strike 1. And the pitch. Swung. And it's going to be fielded by the first baseman, by Lamonte Wade, and he makes the play for the final out of the inning. So the Dodgers get 2 runs on 2 hits, finally on the board. The big blow, 2-run shot by Max Muncy to right field over Zach Little. And now headed to the top of the 9th inning right now. The score is San Francisco 5 and the Dodgers 2. For the Giants, Donovan Solano, Lamonte Wade, and Evan Longoria. 2, 3, 4 for the Giants coming up. By the way, had to give you a little bit of NBA history. This was actually the day that Michael Jordan scored the infamous 54 points in the 1993 Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks back in 93. 28 years to this day on May 30th, 1993. That day was actually Memorial Day, which is actually going to be tomorrow. Make sure to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Make sure to hit that like button. All right, so we are headed to the top of the ninth inning. All right, do we have a new pitcher? Yes, we got Alex Vesia. Pitching to Donovan Solano. 8 games pitched, left-handed pitcher, 0-1, 7.27 ERA, 8 2/3, 11 walks, 12 strikeouts, 3 home runs. Opponents hitting 138 against him. All right, here's the pitch, and that ball's going to be upstairs. Ball 1 to Solano. Starts to throw him with a 4-seam fastball. Shout out to Eric in the building. What's up, man? How's it going? And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball downstairs, 2-0 on the changeup. Sorry about your Cubs losing to the Reds 5-1 today. Hold on, did Boston win or did they lose? Oh, it was postponed today. Wow. Oh, Atlanta and New York is postponed. Look at that. Here's the pitch, and the ball is hit. It's skied over the center field. Cody Bellinger is there, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning, 1 away. All right, that's going to bring up Lamonte Wade Jr., who is 1 for 1. We have Jake McGee warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. It's true, though. The Giants could use another reliever. I just wonder who they're going to trade for, but they could use another reliever. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1 by Alex Vesia for strike 1 on Wade. Lamonte got a single in the 7th inning. Boosted his average to 375. Okay, guys, he has 6 hits and 16 at-bats. All right, here's the pitch. And that's going to be strike 2 on the slider, outside corner, strike 2. Aaron Boone went off? Really? What took him so long? He thinks he's Joe Torre. Now all of a sudden he wants to go off on his team? I can't stand him as a manager. We need to get rid of Aaron Boone. He doesn't get the total blame. The players got to perform on the field, but I don't like his decision-making. I don't like it. I wish Joe Girardi was still on my team. I need him. So we got a 1-2 count. Yeah, I heard he got arrested. What did he get arrested for? I have to look more into the story, but I heard he got arrested. That's going to hurt the Braves. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 as Lamonte Wade is down looking. Called on strikes for the second out of the inning. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Evan Longoria. All right, here's Evan Longoria and the pitch, and the ball is swung, and it's hit deep to left field. Going back, and the left fielder is able to make the play. Chris Taylor is able to make the play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Alex Vesia. Last chance for the Dodgers coming up in the bottom of the 9th. As the Giants lead them by the score of 5-2. We got Bellinger, Lux, and Pujols 4, 5, and 6 for the Dodgers as they are down to their last chance here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. The Yankees can use an outfielder. Do the Yankees have a relief pitcher to trade for the Giants? Who would they trade, though? I mean, our bullpen's been pretty good this year. Oh, he got arrested because of his wife. Steve Alexander says, oh well. Was Longoria close to the warning track? He actually was. Yeah. Yeah, he gave it a ride, and Chris Taylor really had to go back and catch that ball. All right, guys. The Giants have come in with Jake McGee, 23 games pitched, 1-1 record, 11 saves and 13 opportunities, ERA of 4.15, 21 and 2/3 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, 5 walks. He's allowed 4 home runs, and opponents are hitting 217 off of him. JJ says, I wish the Tigers could trade Miguel Cabrera. This dude is batting 189 this season. That's pathetic. I mean, he's past his prime, man. Miguel Cabrera's done. I mean, Miguel Cabrera is obviously not the player he once was, man. He's past his prime. He's done. That dude is done. I mean, the time that he got that huge contract, I mean, look, man. At this point, he either needs to retire. I don't know who's going to trade him, though. He's making a lot of money, and he hasn't been productive. I don't know who's going to take him. How many years does Cabrera have left on his contract? All right, man. Here's Cody Bellinger. The Dodgers trying to see if they can find out a way to tie this game, and as a matter of fact, even win it. But first, they got to try to tie this game if they can. But Bellinger is leadoff right now in the bottom of the 9th inning. As I said, coming into this inning, last chance for the Dodgers right here. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch by, and that's going to be a strike on the 4-seam fastball by Jake McGee. So count is 0-1. And the pitch, the ball is swung, slowly tapped over to McGee. He fields it. Oh, but it takes Lamonte Wade off the base, and that's going to be an error as Bellinger gets on first. So Mauricio Dubon is now at second base. So who's playing shortstop? Who's playing shortstop for the Giants? Let me see. No, Dubon was playing shortstop. He's at second base. No, Solano. So they moved Solano to second base. But wait. Oh, because of McGee. Okay, I see now. All right, so error for the Giants. That's their second error of the game. Bellinger gets on. Here's Gavin Lux. Trying to see if he can help the Dodgers out, and that's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1 on the fastball. Steve says yes. Cabrera's got to go. Too old. And the pitch. And it is going to be fouled away. Strike 2. Ooh, 3. Yeah, nobody's going to take Cabrera. Damn, you're stuck with Cabrera for 3 more years unless they can find the straight pointer. Here's the pitch, And that ball is strike 3. Down looking is Gavin Lux for the first out of the inning, 1 away, as he's caught looking on strikes. So 1 away for the Giants as McGee gets him on a strikeout. Looks like I want to say that's a slider on the outside part of the plate. Yep, at the knees too. Caught the corner. He's done. All right, so now that's going to bring up Albert Pujols. All right, so that another player who needs to. A good thing this is his last season, and the pitch, and the ball is fouled away for strike 1. Pujols 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1 by McGee. Fastball away. Count is 1-1. All right, here's the pitch. And the ball is hit deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder looking up. It's gone. A 2-run home run for Albert Pujols. And it is now a 5-4 San Francisco Giants lead with 1 out. Pujols with a huge 2-run shot is able to hit it on a 95 mile an hour fastball. 2-run shot for Pujols. It is a 1-run game, ladies and gentlemen, with Austin Barnes at the plate. Dang, he says he's going to be a free agent in 2024. Look at that. So everybody tapping Pujols on the head. How many career home runs is that now? Isn't that, I think, 670 now? No, yeah, 670. Look at that. 8th home run of the season. He's 5th all-time now with 670 career home runs. All right, here's the pitch to Barnes, and that's going to be a strike. The Giants never make it easy, man. It's always torture victories. You already know. Was Pujols a good signing by the Dodgers or just a media ploy? It was a media ploy because Pujols, they had no intention of signing him, but it's due to the injuries. Here's the pitch, but hey, he hits a huge 2-run shot. I mean, to hit that 95 mile an hour fastball that he just hit, still crazy. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Shout out to Mr. 626 in the building, man. Appreciate you coming on through. I told you I got your Dodgers, man, one of these days. And look at that, doing Giants and Dodgers, man, right there. Look at that. It's a 5-4 game, though. Dodgers cut it to 1 on the huge 2-run shot by Albert Pujols. All right, let's see if Austin Barnes can get on base. We got 1 out. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be strike 3. Barnes is down looking on a ball down low, below the knees. He does not agree with the call, letting the umpire know it. Still barking at him, and that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning as he is out on strikes on the fastball. 98 mile an hour by McGee right there. That ball was low. That ball was low. Shout out to Aiden Gonzalez, who was a Giants fan, man. What's going on? That was a BS call. That was really a BS call. They're really going to say on that K zone that it nipped the corner right there. That's tough. That ball looked real low, and that pitch was framed. All right, Will Smith at the plate right now. He's coming up right now. He's the last chance for the Dodgers. Also, he actually hit a home run on Friday. He's got a double. He got a double in the. Also, that was Will Smith. I thought that was Barnes at the plate. Oh, my bad. So that was Will Smith. My fault, guys. My fault. Shout out to Aiden, man. All right, and the ball is first pitch swung. Austin Barnes, and the play is made, and the Giants end up winning the game as Austin Barnes pops out to Mike Yastrzemski. So this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Dodgers made a comeback. They almost got it, but they lose by the total score of 5-4 to the San Francisco Giants. And now the Dodgers are 31-22 on the season, while the Giants are now 33-20 with this win. And with the Padres losing, they're a half game with the lead right there in the NL West. I'm doing good, Aiden. I hopefully you're doing good as well. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys coming through. And all right, man. So pretty much, if you look at this game, Mauricio Dubon had that huge 2-run shot. Gossman gets the win, 6-0. Kershaw gets the loss. That puts him at 7-4 on the season. The Giants bullpen always finds a way to make things interesting, don't they? They just find a way. Yeah, that was a BS call, man. I don't understand how that ball was that low and you decided to call the strike. It was almost like they pickpocket that. I was like, yo, give them a chance to make the plays, get the outs. Nah. They said, we're not gonna do that. We got to make sure that they almost want to be like, oh, the fix was in. Oh, the fix was in. You already know the fix was in. All right, so Pujols with that huge 2-run shot. Don't worry, Steve. I'll be taking care of that. I'll be taking care of that. Huge win. He's able to get it done. I see you guys have met. All right, for the Dodgers, nothing much going on, honestly, for the Dodgers. They only get 5 hits total as a team. Pujols gets a hit, Lux gets a hit, but Pujols and Muncy were the only two to drive in all 4 runs combined for the Dodgers. As for the Giants, most of the RBIs came from Dubon. 2 of the 5 came from him. Gossman chipped in with his RBI. He got an RBI single. Austin Slater got 2 hits, and he drove in a run. LaGoria went 1 for 5, and then he drove the other run, and that was it. So that was a big win for the Giants, which now puts, like I said, that puts the Dodgers now at 31-22 on the season, while they go. So let me just go to the Baseball Man website, and I'm going to go to the standings real quick. So that was actually the last game of I think there's only one other game going on because the other 2 games got postponed. Steve says, is that 3 straight for the Giants? Yes, it is. The Giants have won 3 straight. Yep, the Dodgers got swept. The Giants swept the Dodgers in this 3-game series. Wait a minute. The Padres actually lead in run. Do they lead the league in run differential? Wow. They do. Wow, look at that. The Padres actually lead the league in run differential with 86. They are plus 86 in terms of the runs they score to the runs they give up. The White Sox are second in the league with 80. Damn, that's crazy. The NL Central is kind of tight. I mean, Cincinnati is 5 games under 500. Oh, they started on Thursday? Oh, so they lost 3 out of 4. Okay. Oh, you're right, Steve. Because I was supposed to do that game, but I couldn't do it, so I ended up because it was late. You're absolutely right. That was a 10-10 game. You're right. You're absolutely right. I have forgotten. So yeah, the Red Sox and the Marlins have been postponed, and the Mets and the Braves have been postponed. So there's no games for either team with them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Lewis Sports Network giving you the content. Truly appreciate you guys coming on through. So I am gonna call it a night for this one. So take care. We'll be back on the next one. Probably might do Cardinals and Dodgers tomorrow. So we'll just try to see what that happens. But again, I will be doing another stream later on in a couple of hours. So guys, take care. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to like and make sure to hit that subscribe. Make sure to share. Appreciate you guys coming through with this Giants and Dodgers afternoon game. And again, continue to share these videos from the Lewis Sports Network. As Ryan always says, we chat together, stream together, family for life. Salute. Appreciate you guys again. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being part of the stream. Like, share, and subscribe. And you already guys already know the deal. I am gone. Take care. Have another good one.